Okay. I sent it to you. All right. Y'all ready? All right, baby angel, you ready? Baby angel, can you hear me? Baby angel, can you hear me? I'm waiting for you. I'm about to hit record. Baby angel, what you on the phone or something? All right, I'm gonna start without you then. That's fine. I think she running around on a phone call. All right, baby angel, if you can hear me, give me some confetti. If you can hear me, give me some confetti. Can she hear me? Are you on the call? Okay.
Done though.
I thought you couldn't hear me. I'm like, damn, she can't hear me.
Here,
All
let
right.
me adjust my game a second.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna introduce the show, and then I'm gonna introduce you, and then you can say something, and then you're gonna call the special guest up. Okay.
Okay. You
Sound
sound
good?
really low though.
I do.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's my headset.
I'm gonna
Mm.
be muting myself on and off because I don't want to be coughing and stuff on the recording. So I'm just letting you know
Mhm.
that. Also, Jules and J Bay, I'm gonna be muting myself. So y'all see me muted, it's party because I'm coughing. All right, so I ain't start the recording yet, but I'm about to start it now. You ready?
Yep.
All right, me too. Five, four, three, one. Welcome to Let's Talk After Dark. Yes. So tonight we are season 8. I can't talk, y'all. Season 8. It sounded like I was talking about like some season salt. And we on episode 5. Yes, let's go.
Ooh.
Yeah, so we got some juicy topics. But before, we got some special guests. But before we get there, I gotta recognize the one and only, my wonderful co-host, Baby Angel.
Hey, bud. Thanks for having me here once again.
Absolutely.
Happy to be here. Happy to be here. Feeling good. Check out my new threads. I made these not too long ago.
Yes,
I
I
don't know what
love,
you think.
love,
Y'all
love
feeling it?
that. Yes, black and white is always a classic. Always, honey.
Thank.
Yes.
Ooh, I
Oh,
like the way
you
you
know
said
what?
that. Black and white is always a classic.
You know what? I'm
What?
sorry, y'all. I'm
What?
gonna have to change. I wasn't
Oh.
preparing myself. I had this on the other day, and
Oh,
the good
okay.
thing about the metaverse is where you could change anytime you want. I made some new
Yep.
outfits today, so let me see what I'm gonna slide on
Let me
real
see.
quick.
Throw some on. Let me see.
I'm
Throw
gonna
that
throw
shit
something
on.
on,
Ow.
honey. I gotta throw something on because I definitely had this on another episode, and I just realized that I was rushing and it didn't change, honey. I gotta be fresh every episode, okay?
Hell, you better know it.
You already know. So, oh, we're gonna put this on. Well, I don't got no shoes. Let me see. I'll put these crops on.
Mm, mm, mm,
All right, yeah. I don't know if y'all can see me. I gotta change my
mm.
glasses. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, cool. All right, let's do this. Oh, honey, I made this today. Okay.
Oh, look how cute. It's so pretty and
Yeah.
floral. pretty in pink,
Yes.
biatch.
It
Yes.
give me spring, but I want it to be fall.
Mhm.
Okay. Yes.
Mhm.
Oh, and the crops. Check out the crops that match. So I have one in
Not the
every
matching
color.
Crocs. Ow.
Yes, I have one
Love it.
every color, but I ain't had no boots to match this outfit. I forgot to make the boots, so you know
Mhm.
I just gonna rock the Crocs. You know, yeah, that one. So yeah, I love that I can change real quick. All right, let's get back to the show. So,
Okay,
who's our
should
special
we?
guest tonight?
All right. We have two special guests in the building. They are hosts, they are entrepreneurs, business owners, very multifaceted. Y'all, let's welcome to the stage Lord Jules and Jay Bay.
Yay!
Hey, thank you.
Hey,
Hey!
welcome,
What up? What up? What up?
welcome.
Welcome,
Thank you.
welcome,
Thank you for
welcome.
having
Yes.
us.
Anytime, anytime, honey.
Yeah,
Yes.
let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Thanks
So
for
we
having
got
us once
a
again.
few questions. I had to bring the camera up a little closer, but
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
we're gonna get a little in your business, honey.
In your
Oh
BIES.
God,
Oh,
Okay.
goodness
what's
gracious.
going on?
So, what y'all been up to lately? We gotta talk. First of all,
Mm-hmm.
you guys stand up and show off the threads. Okay, that's what we do here. Come on,
Oh,
what you got
yeah,
on? Let me
yeah.
see. I love that.
Well,
Ooh,
no,
That is
I'm rocking a
nice.
yes,
little silver
honey.
dress. This is a primitive dress,
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? Not nothing I made, but
yes.
it's
Do
something
a
I
little
had in my closet,
Oh,
spin.
so I
Do a
had
oh,
to
little
you
bring it
wearing
back,
that,
spin.
you
hunty.
know.
Yes,
Yes,
you are.
love it, love it.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse
Yeah.
me. Dang, I try to mute myself when I cough. I'm a little sick, y'all. So excuse
You
me. I ain't
good.
mean to do that in front of the camera, but hey,
No, you good. You
It's
good.
it
You
is
It's
what
all
okay.
good.
good. No
it
worries.
is. So Jules, hey, welcome to the show.
What up? What up? What up?
What
Am I
you
facing
have
you
on? I
guys? I
see you
hope I'm
got the
facing y'all.
necklace on and everything with the hair.
Man, yeah, you know
Yes.
how you know how I do.
You want to show
You know
off
what I'm
your fit
saying?
too? You want to show off
No, I
your
don't
fit,
want people to start hating. You know what I'm saying? Just for me.
honey?
You know what I'm saying?
I'm
He
done.
No,
like,
no,
nah, I'm
I
gonna
don't want
mute
people.
myself.
But I
All
do gotta get
right,
up
all
and get something though.
right.
So you know what I'm saying?
I gotta get up
hey,
and get something. I'm
You know what I'm
dead.
saying?
flex on them.
So
Flex
Yes,
on them.
love it,
Yeah.
love it.
you know, and then my chain hang low. You know what I'm saying? Three of them.
Oh
Yes,
my
Period.
You know what
gosh.
I'm saying?
yes. Three chains.
You
Okay,
looking good, boo.
Mm-hmm.
You
we're gonna
looking
start
good.
calling
I
you
Three
the
know.
three chains.
chains.
Three
Yeah.
chains.
Love it.
It's
Love
the I
it.
know for me. Oh my
Mm-hmm.
god.
Cocky much? So first, before we get into talking about these two lovely people, I want to
mm-hmm.
catch up the audience. I want to let y'all know that with the camera, should I say? I want to let y'all know that not only that these is two good friends of mine, but when I met them in the metaverse some years ago. Probably about
Mm-hmm.
what 3 years ago now.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it was a minute
It,
ago.
shoot,
Yeah.
feels like it's been like 4 years.
Yeah, you can say four. You can say four, I think.
About
But
4 years when
mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
first started, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
so it's crazy because when I first met Jules, I was doing this show and I asked him to be on the show and to help me do this show. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Then you introduced me to J Bay and we all started this show. This very show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Years ago, you was my both of y'all was my co-host.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oh my
Mm-hmm.
gosh. So many
Yes,
memories. Oh my goodness.
so many memories.
She taught us how to build and
So
everything.
Right.
Oh
eight
Mm-hmm.
my.
seasons later. So from season 1 to 8 seasons later, we still here. It's like
Yep.
a reunion show.
Hmm.
This is the
I know,
reunion.
Mm-hmm.
right? When I
I
came
love
in, I
that.
almost shed a tear. It's like, oh my God, it's such an upgrade from the first one. Oh my goodness. So
Aw.
nice.
So now that we all caught up, um, tell us more about who you are, what you do, and how long you've been in the metaverse. You know, the basics.
All right.
Okay.
JB, you can go ahead.
All right, so we've been in the metaverse, like you were saying, about 4 years. That's when we first met you and we first got on here.
Mhm.
And we, like I said, we learned a lot of how to do things in here,
Mm.
due to you. So thank you so much. That's how we
Thank
learned the basics
you.
of building and all that. Miss T put us on. You know what I mean?
Aw.
And that's how we started kind
That's so
of
sweet.
building our brand here in the metaverse. You know,
Mhm.
so what I do here in the metaverse is I like to do like advertisement and posts for people, like with Jamie's graphic design, which
Mhm.
you can find that page on Instagram. Is Jamie's underscore graphic design. So
Okay.
I have fun creating, posts or advertisements or about people's events and stuff like that. I like to do that. So that's one of the main things I do in here. I'm also a builder. I have a lot of worlds. A lot of them are well, all of them are primitive worlds. I haven't done any like new what do you call it? The
Try mesh.
tri match worlds. I haven't done that yet because I've been kind of, you know, dealing with IRL more.
Mhm.
So I'm just kind of recently getting back deep in here. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So
Okay.
yeah, I mean, that's a little bit about what I do in here. And yeah. And I do graphic design outside of here too, like for people's businesses and people who have groups on social media and stuff that's not in the metaverse. So I
I
do
feel
stuff
like you
like that
being
too.
humble. You forget you is an actress. Okay.
Oh yeah. Yes, yes, that was another thing we did in here. That is one of the things we did for a long time in here is
Mhm.
acting, doing a lot of shows and stuff. We had a
Yeah.
couple of shows we had that we were a part of. What
Mhm.
was it? Virtual Icon Productions. We were a
Mhm.
part of that for a while where we had a show in Alt Space, then we brought it over here. It was called The Spiritual Nightcap. We
Mhm.
still have that world,
A
still a beautiful
host,
world, but
hostess
we
or the
haven't used it there.
mostest,
Yeah, we were the
a
hosts of that
co-host.
show.
Yes, a lot.
And then we
Yeah.
did VRU, virtual reality
Mhm.
um universe, where we did acting and shows with them. A lot of it was what do you call the word again? Yeah, skits or movies we've done with them, shows. So as far as the acting, more just in the metaverse, but I feel like I'll do dope in real life too, but I haven't, really looked into that. I feel more comfortable in the headset, I think.
I love that.
Yeah, but yeah, that's a little bit of what we've done in here as well.
I think you would be
And we
an
used to.
amazing actress. Absolutely.
Thank you.
You're
And
welcome.
we just been a part of like we basically touched everything in here and been a part of almost everybody's stuff. If that's the best way I could say. We even been on Baby Angel show, you
Yep.
know,
I was
and
telling
her
her
show was
earlier.
dope. So
Yeah.
Thank
we done
you.
a little bit of everything in here, and then we were a part of the Horizon Got Talent show
Yeah.
together. That was one of the first shows to do the talent in the metaverse.
Yes.
And then
Yeah.
after that, all the other
That's
shows
where
came
we all.
behind it.
That's
But
when
we
I
did that
started
together.
my
Yep. And you
shows,
started.
and I was
Mm-hmm.
co-hosting with y'all. I love that. So
Exactly. Exactly. So yeah.
yeah, we
Yeah.
all was judges on the show together.
Yes, that was so much fun.
Yeah,
It's
that
chaotic
was
and fun.
so much chaotic and fun.
Yeah.
You know, I
Yeah.
have a huge personality that everybody can't expect that, respect that. So, it is what it is. Sometimes you clash and you bump heads, but it was all love and it was like family over there. So,
Exactly. Exactly. Right. And then
yeah.
Jules, if you want to say anything, I think I
Yeah,
said all I
Jules
could think
better
of at the
say
moment.
something. He better have a lot to say, honey. This is your time to shine. This your
Yeah, tell me
interview.
about what you do.
Okay.
Yeah, so like JB was saying, like we been involved in a lot of projects, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So but now currently we're just trying to do our own thing, you know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
not to
Yeah,
make it
really push
sound
our brands. Yeah.
right. So yeah, really trying to push our brand, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So now I got my
Oh, you turned
YouTube and
into a
Twitch.
phone. Oh, there you go. You're back. Never mind.
Oh,
You're
might
back.
check, might check.
You're back.
You
Yeah,
good?
so now we got our content on YouTube and Twitch. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So Cause this is all
Oh
right.
yeah, I forgot
Yes.
that.
Cause I'm gonna be real right now.
Yes.
Cause this is the only
Yes.
thing that sucks, right? So all these things that all these things that we participate in, that's like all right, all right, all right. Let me calm down. All right. Well, you want to get my business and shit. All right. So anyway, so listen, right? The main reason why I got on the headset on the VR is to make is to make see any opportunities to make money, right? Number
Mhm.
one, right? And two, to have fun, right? Because I
Right.
know this, I was like, yo, there's opportunities on in here that can, I know that we can make out of this some way somehow, right? And
Oh
I'm
yeah.
seeing everyone doing their shows and their projects, and you know what I'm saying, they're doing an amazing job, right? Everyone has amazing ideas and they are accomplishing it, right? But my thing is like, damn, all right, so this is dope. Everyone got their shows, everyone got their what I'm saying, the movies. Everyone got, and then at the time there was a lot of talk shows. There was a lot of, but I'm like, I don't see anyone like putting it out there. Like, how is anyone outside going to see or know about the metaverse like this? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's like, and
Yeah,
that's
back
what
then it wasn't a lot of putting on the YouTubes
and
and
that
stuff.
was
Yeah.
that was getting me mad, yo. I'm like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I feel like people are wasting time, you know what I'm saying? Wasting builds, you know what I'm saying? And wasting ideas, wasting content. Great content too. Like, yo, everyone's content was amazing. I enjoyed everybody's shows. Everybody's like you know what I'm saying? I feel like it was worth being posted on like either on platforms like YouTube or Twitch for people like outside that's not aware. And there are people who still, I mean, more people are getting more aware about the VR
Oh
and
yeah,
the
we seen a
metaverse and
lot
all that. But
recently. Yeah.
at that time, not a lot of people were aware about Horizon Worlds like that and what's going. You know what I'm saying? What the opportunities. Everyone just think it's a game, but they don't realize like, yo, they're not aware like there's actual talent in here. With actual great content, you can come in and actually enjoy the
Mm-hmm.
podcast, enjoy the clubs, the music, the worlds that they have in here. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I'm like, and then I'm gonna give you an example too. So like, so we did a show called the Spiritual Nightcap with another company,
Yeah.
and
Virtual
we
icon.
yeah, we put the name out there. Shout out
I
to,
already
what I'm
did,
saying. I was trying to, not to make it like that, but it's the truth though. It's the truth though. All right.
Mhm.
And that's another thing. That's another thing people hate about me is I speak the truth, like for real, for real. All right.
Yeah.
I do this. I do this. Right. Do I need to take
Oh
my
my
glasses
god.
off? For
Oh, I'm
real.
done.
Do I need to take my glasses off? Because I do this. I walk people down when I'm talking. You know what I'm saying? So all right, let me do it like this. So we did a show, Spiritual Nightcap. You know what I'm saying? And we did like what, 2 seasons? And I tell you, they were great episodes. We had guest performances come to our show and perform amazing performance. And then but the footage is gone. It's gone, yo. Gone.
Mm.
Gone, yo. Gone. And I was so mad. I'm like, you know what? From now on, if I'm doing shows for anyone or for anything, I need to like keep it or put it on my own channel. You know what I'm saying? So all my hard work ain't gone to waste because I feel like it was wasted. You know what I'm saying? Great experience, yes, but energy wasted because not only that we put in the work for our show, but we put in our show to help build up the company, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Uh, so with that being said, so now I got my YouTube channel, you know what I'm saying? Jules Meta TV. All right. You can check me out on Twitch and YouTube. All right. I did a few episodes with on so I doing a metaverse version of Pop the Balloon. You know what I'm saying? If you're familiar with Pop the Balloon. Um I
Mhm.
mean I do many different things. I'm doing like reaction videos. I'm doing,
Meta streets where he visits people's
world
world.
hopping, going to different people's worlds and
Mhm.
just I'm saying, doing what, just showing people what the metaverse is all about. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, and I'll keep it like that. I'll leave it
You
like
better
that.
tell
You
him
know what
about
I'm
your
saying?
DJ. He
Oh yeah,
DJs.
all right. So I got more to talk. All right.
I'm
So
about to
all right.
say
So
now.
so
Don't. Don't start.
right.
Don't
So
shortcut yourself
so
because
that's
it's
just the
DJ
acting. That's
and
just the
hosting.
the acting part. You know what I'm saying? The acting
Mhm.
and so now as far as for DJing, I've been a DJ in real life. I'm a, I've been that's one of my
Yeah, for a long
you
time.
know I don't want to call it a hobby, but that's something definitely do enjoy doing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that there's an opportunity to actually I can put my talent of DJing in here the way I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? So now I get to show off my DJing skills and at the same time bring the vibe in here and bring enjoyment and and fun in here. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
now this week, this Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern, having a grand opening of an event called the world is called Club Jules Meta TV, and the purpose the and what that event is all about is I'm DJing J Bay and also gonna have Taki Saki. They're both hosting the event for that night, and it's a world where you can not only you can party and hang out virtually in the club, but you can also enjoy, participate through the stream. So it's going to be on stream on YouTube and in Twitch. So if you're not able, for whatever reason, if you're not able to afford, or if your headset's not working, or you're just not able to get access to a mobile to download the Horizon app, you still can participate through the stream. You know what I'm saying? So through the chat, of course. So if you have song requests or whatever, you can turn up in the stream on the stream chat along with the people that's turning up with in the club in the virtual club, if that makes sense. So it's a good way to for people that's in the VR in Horizon Worlds to turn up and have fun, and also to show to introduce people outside of the VR, the metaverse. Introduce people like, hey, check this out
Mhm.
on the stream. This is where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? And that's a great way to introduce people outside that's not aware, to gain more awareness, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. What else I gotta talk about? So that's DJing, that's acting. I do, you know what
Hosting.
I'm saying? I do readings, you know what I'm saying? Um I've been but that's postponed right now, you know what I'm saying? I do tarot readings, you know what I'm saying? What
Mhm.
else? What else? Uh well, I feel like I'm missing anything.
You got
Unless y'all
good video
remind me.
editing skills.
Oh, all right. So video. All right. So listen. So we did a fashion show with Royal.
Royalty rating.
All right. So we did the digital fashion week. You can go on YouTube and check that out. We have a couple of parts.
Hey,
In
shout
that.
out to DJ Manny, Writer's
Yep.
Pen.
Yep.
Hey, God.
Hey,
Yep. Yep.
hey.
And listen, all that edit that you see, done by me. All right.
Mhm.
All right.
Mhm.
We didn't have no AI or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? J Bay did the she did the the commercials, the promos. You know what I'm saying? She did the flyers and everything. You know what I'm saying? So check it out, check it out, check it out, check it out. You know what I'm
But if
saying?
you are into AI videos, you can go to my YouTube, JVisuals22. I got AI videos on
Mm-hmm,
there.
mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
But yeah. Mhm.
But that's about it. I don't want to over talk and take over your show like that. You know what I'm saying?
You know
Mhm.
what? I love it, but you
Mm-hmm.
also the hostess of the mostest. Don't forget about that, okay?
Mhm.
So he
Mhm.
I
just
appreciate that.
actually,
Yeah, he's hosted a million
he
different things.
blessed
Yeah.
our show, our fashion show, as
Yes, thank
being
you,
our
thank you.
Hey.
host,
Mm-hmm. Thank
hostess
you,
of the
thank you.
mostest. He killed
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
that. So that's another
Yes, he
thing he
did.
do as well. Yes. So I definitely appreciate it and enjoyed that. You know, you
And thank you
hosting for
for
us. So
having me, and what I'm saying, to host as well. So I appreciate that,
yes,
and I have fun.
yes.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm.
Yes. So I won't keep muting myself just to let everybody know because I'm sick and I keep coughing and I was coughing the whole time you was talking, but I heard you. So
Mm-hmm.
just to let you know, I'm recording. And I'm gonna go grab some water because I was coughing so much when I was muted.
Oh,
But
I hope you feel better.
thank you, thank you. I
Yes.
started to not do my show, but I'm like, I can just mute myself when I cough. So, yeah, I was
Mhm.
just telling baby to do that. Like, in real life, you can't mute yourself. You're just gonna be
Nah,
coughing
Right.
1,000 times
you
in front
better
of
you better
everybody.
hold
They
that
gonna be
in.
like, damn, we wish we could mute your ass.
Mhm.
you know. But back to y'all. So, my first question is, um, we've been so invested when we first started. We did so many builds together. We did so
Yes.
many events together. Y'all was
Mhm.
actually part of the team. At the time it was Love Tower, and
Yes.
we, oh my god, like we had
So much stuff we
such,
did
What's
together.
Love
Yeah.
Tower?
yes.
What is
Mhm.
So
Love?
Love Tower was my team
I'm
before
about to
the
say that's the
money
money making
team.
team.
It's the
Yeah,
original money
So
1.0.
making
that
team.
was my original team, was Love
Okay.
Tower. And I had a
Okay.
vision that I was gonna create a something called Love Tower 25 years ago. Um so, you know, everybody don't know, but I have visions, and 25 years ago I I created this thing called Love Tower, and I didn't know what it was gonna be. had no idea. But in my vision it was like it was basically a building, and I thought it was going to be like a hotel or something like that. It was just a
Mhm.
tall building, and I actually created it in the metaverse and made it my office building. So the Love
Mm.
Tower was the name of my office building, and I made it shaped like a tower. And I also made Love Tower Lounge, which is like the bottom
Mhm.
floor, which is like it's a lounge, it's a club.
Yeah,
So
that was a nice
Oh,
build.
cool.
yeah,
Mhm.
Dope.
and I made
Dope.
my office at the top. That was my first office. It was at literally on top of my club, and I took the office down and made a separate world, and made a Love Tower office, and then I had Love Tower Lounge, and then I was,
Oh,
when
I
I
remember we had an
built
office in
my
there.
team, yeah, when I built my team, I'm like, I'm gonna make it the Love Tower team. Everything was this Love Tower because people don't know, and party y'all probably don't even know neither, but my middle name is literally Love. That's my
Oh, I
middle
didn't know
name.
Oh,
that.
I didn't know that.
So
Oh, that's
that's
cute.
what the Love Tower came from. My middle name and the name of my tower was Love Tower. So I built my first
I
Oh,
world,
like
and
that story.
I came up with
yes.
Love Island. So I wanted
Mhm.
everything to have something to do with love. So Love Island was the name of my very first world I ever created. So I'm giving y'all some history.
Mhm.
And then Love Tower was my first office, and it wasn't my first. It was like maybe like the third, fourth world, and then Love Lounge was like my fifth world I created. So yeah, that's
Nice. Mm-hmm.
Nice. Love it.
yes, yes.
Yes,
But
that is a
enough
nice
about
story.
me. It's about y'all right now. So putting that out there. But yes, we have history, absolutely. So my
Mhm.
Hmm.
question is, um, what's the last build that y'all have? What's the last thing y'all built together?
Yeah.
Um, yeah,
TV.
Club Jules Meta TV. That's the last build.
Well,
Um,
Okay.
currently it's still currently we because after this we're gonna work on adding the finish it
right,
touches
right.
for the tomorrow grand opening.
Mhm,
Oh,
Mhm.
mhm.
tomorrow, grand
Mhm.
opening.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Yes.
Yes.
I love that. Thanks for letting us know. I'll definitely be there. We just have a
Mhm.
meeting
Mhm.
tomorrow, so yeah, we could definitely. I know I
Okay.
could
I
definitely be
mean,
there.
well, listen, is
Um,
whenever, and that's the best part. There's
It's
no
gonna be
pressure.
till
If you're
late.
not able,
Yeah.
if you're not able to, you can also join on Twitch or YouTube. So you can
I
just join
love
on your
that.
phone and just you know what I'm saying.
Yes.
So you
If you want to
Yes,
hear
that's
the
I
it.
music,
joined
go to
y'all on Twitch
Twitch.
the other day, so I'm already connected with y'all on Twitch. So
Mhm.
it's
Mhm,
gonna be
Mhm.
easy for me to get on.
Mhm.
Yes, baby
mhm.
Mhm.
Angel, did you have some questions for them before we go to the first topic of the day? I'm gonna mute myself again.
Hmm.
Matter of fact, I apologize. I'm gonna mute myself and grab some water, but I can still hear y'all through my camera.
All right, go ahead, no problem.
Okay. If there were someone in the metaverse or IRL who you could collaborate in any field, who would you collaborate with and why? And during what?
So if it was someone in the metaverse or IRL that we could collaborate in any field, who would it be?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm, that's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
I
That's
know that's
hard.
a
That's
lot
tough.
because y'all like me. Y'all like very talented. Y'all do a lot.
Who would I want to collab with? Oh my goodness. Um. Hmm.
Well, I'll say
Yeah,
like
you
this.
answer if you know. Yeah.
I'll say like this. Like at this point, like I think as far as for me,
Oh no.
You keep turning into a coin.
like my
Yeah.
check.
Put your head down, maybe. Yeah, we hear you.
I my check. So at this point, I feel like I collab with everyone.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You keep coining.
When when I first got on Meta Horizon, I mean
Mm-hmm.
there was like worlds that I saw that created by like big names, I guess, like I don't know, but then I think let's just say I grew out of it. You know what I'm saying? Because because I come across them. I met some of the world creators. You know what I'm saying? So I think I'm good enough just by going to their worlds and I'll just be inspired by what they build, if that makes sense. And then the people that I
Mm-hmm.
do come across and work with or collab with, you know what I'm saying? It's like that's dope. Like I appreciate even that. You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
but as far as like if there's anyone that I want to work along with at this point, there's really no one like that. But I am still open to collab if things are aligned, if it makes sense, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to. Because there might be people who I'm not aware of, and they're dope. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
And they're not even big names like that. You know what I'm saying? Just because they have a
Yeah.
good idea or they just have
Mm-hmm.
that energy behind them, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that
You
makes a
know?
lot of sense.
So
Mm-hmm.
like for example, Baby Angel, like she came out of nowhere, you know what I'm saying? And then she has her show, and that's what happened too. Like like you know what I'm saying? Before we even got she invited us onto her show. Like we were just focused. We were working on our skincare products
Yeah, the
with
Riemann world.
Yeah.
and then she saw what we did and then she was like yo she was impressed with what we did with that and she wanted to include us in her show and then when we got into her show it was like yo you know what I'm saying and her world is dope how she did the show is dope the guests and everything
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying so you know what I'm
Appreciate
saying and
it.
then and ever since then like seeing like I see that you're still working too like ever since the last time we've been on your show till now,
Right.
we can see that you still like hustling and doing your thing too, which is dope. Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
Thanks, bro.
so that's just an example of what I mean. Like, if there's anyone that I don't know, and then plus, what's that lingo? You don't want to know your heroes because the people that you thought was dope, you're gonna find out like they're assholes or some shit.
Oh my God, I got a whole
So
story for that.
it's like I'm good. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I'm just as dope. So there's really no one I want to work with. Or I'm working with myself right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I feel like we've collabed with. I mean, we've been here so long. We've collabed with almost everybody, I believe.
Almost everybody. I love that.
Yeah,
Almost right.
almost,
That's what I'm saying. That's what it feels like. Or at least ones that we know. I mean, there's a few like of course that if I've never collabed with them and they bring something up to me, like, of an
Mm-hmm.
idea, I most likely would collab with them, especially if they're dope. You know what I'm saying? So I don't like have a particular name. I just kind of observe, and if I see good talent and they come to me and interested based on what they see I can do and I see what they do and I think I'll just I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like that. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
You know
So
Mm.
what? I want to say one thing about y'all. when I first met y'all started off like newbies. And I'm like, who is these people? You know?
Mm,
But now
Mhm.
y'all the GOAT. Like, come on. Like
mhm.
y'all mega famous
Mhm.
now. Like
Mhm.
everybody know y'all.
Oh,
Y'all is
Mhm.
so
thank
lit in
you.
the metaverse.
Yeah,
Very,
especially Miss
very
T, yo, yo,
talented.
you know, and
You
because of
know?
Miss T, she basically like the first person that taught us how to basically build like for real. Like
Right.
I built because of Miss T. If it wasn't Miss T,
Aw.
Right.
it'll be someone else. I ain't gonna say that, you know, if it wasn't
Oh.
for Miss T, I can't be out, you know what I'm
She
saying? But
dropped
Miss
scripts
T
on
though.
us, all
And
type of
then yo,
stuff
Miss
at the
T was a
beginning.
dope and still a dope
Aw.
builder. You know, yo, especially yo, what? Yo,
That's
listen.
good.
Yes.
It's to the point that I had to tell Miss T like, yo, you know what, you're messing up. You didn't use the snap tool you didn't use your snap tool properly. There's a corner that's
Yes,
not
you was
connected.
supposed to
You know what
yes, to do all my
I'm
bills. Okay, let me explain, y'all. So when I first start, well, I can't say first start building, but when I was building back in the days, put it that way, I needed somebody to let me know, like, if get my shit together, like, you know, what I said, you was my inspector, Inspector Gadget, honey.
Yes. You used to always come looking for
So
him when
he
you were done
come
with
in and
something.
inspect my bills, and I'm like, please come in, inspect it. Let me know if I need something snap, something this. And he'd come in and kill it, like right there, right here, right there. Snap that,
Like he find the
snap
littlest thing that
this,
nobody won't see.
and he had my worlds lit, honey. When I tell you, he was the best inspector. I'm like, you need to be hired. Somebody need to hire you to inspect their worlds
Right.
because
You need a real
he
tester, get Jules. He'll
man.
come in your world and tell you every little thing.
Every little thing. He ain't playing no games, okay? So yes, if you need an inspector, call Jules.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Just all I
I
say,
started with
Dun, dun,
just a
dun,
little
dun, dun.
disclaimer. Just know, I'm gonna give you what's it called, a critical criticism.
okay.
What
An
you know?
honest review. Like you're gonna be honest about
Critique.
everything.
Cause I'll
Honest,
tell you straight up,
very
if your shit is
critically.
shitty, you know what I'm saying. You think it's nice, but I'll tell you like, nah. You know what I'm saying? I'll
Mm.
tell you why
Nah.
I think it's
Well,
shitty,
he see my
or you know what
bills,
I'm
so of
saying.
course he gonna be like, no, just like let me
I
see.
mean, I use him even when I'm making graphics and stuff. I'm like, how did this look? And he'll find details that I can, clean up and make look better.
Right. Like for example, she messed up on the flyer that we posted on a date. She put September 22nd instead of October 22nd, and it's all posted, and everyone
It was like
reposted
4 in
it,
the morning or
viewed
3
it.
in the I was tired.
Dang. I'm
And
Oh,
like,
it's
yo,
so
he messed up big
permanent. I hate
time.
when I do that.
Yo,
Yeah,
you
but
messed up
listen,
on the
he
date.
posted it though. He posted it though and
Cause I'm
didn't notice
tired
that.
too. What the hell? The fuck?
It
You
was
sup-
you
both of us. We had 4 eyes and it still was
you the
posted messed up.
inspector, honey.
Right.
Dun, dun, dun,
Inspector
dun,
failed at that time
There
dun.
you
too.
go. Put it back on him, girl.
Yeah, I seen
Right.
that. I
You
seen that.
was
I'm like, oh
I
supposed
yeah,
to
that's
blame
be
him. I
the
perfect.
was like,
inspector.
how you gonna look at it and post it and not see it, Inspector
Yeah,
dude? Like, how you gonna let
Talkie
me
caught
mess
me.
up like that?
Sent me a message was like, "Yo, nigga, look at the date." And I looked at the date.
Right.
I'm like, "Oh,
She
September."
texted him on the phone.
I'm like, "Damn."
We be
Oh,
doing so much stuff. Like, I don't know, yo. I don't know. I don't know
Mhm.
how I did that.
I get it. I do stuff in the middle of the night too, so I know exactly how y'all feel.
Mhm.
I
Mm-hmm.
know how it
Mhm.
is. Trust me.
I was like, I'm sure everybody know. They
I'm
know
like,
damn
that'd be
well
alright.
that's for
Everyone get it.
October. Come
Everyone knows it's
on.
this.
Swear.
Everyone
It's
knows.
a
Yeah,
typo. That's all
yeah.
right.
Typo's
Like, why would we be
fine.
posting
And what you
something from
could
last
do,
month? Like.
what you could do is just in the comments be like, "Hey, it's a typo. It's a
That's what he
mistake."
did.
Yeah, that's what we
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, people
Mhm.
got to be understandable. People just criticize
Mhm.
everything
Yeah.
Right.
so critical. Like, come
Yeah.
on.
You know.
I told him, I was like, no, repost it. He was like, hell no. You see all these likes? Nah, we leaving it. He said, I'm just gonna put
Yeah,
it in the
man.
description. I was like
Yeah.
so ashamed. I was like, no, repost it.
Like for example, like when I was doing
I would have
the
did both. I would have put in there and reposted.
Yeah. He was like, no, we good. I was like, okay, well, you gotta repost it before Wednesday though. So on that repost,
Yeah.
I have to
man.
correct it.
So
Yeah, I
when
would
I
have
did
reposted anyway. Mm.
So when I did
Mm-hmm.
the meta pop the balloon, like I made a typo on balloon. I spelled balloon wrong on the thumbnail. You know what I'm saying? I spelled balloon with one O, or is it one L? I don't
Mm.
know. I spelled it's meta pop the balloon or something. I'm like, damn, I
I
gotta
was about to
re-edit
say
the
the balloon.
whole. I spent like what, a week on that one episode. I'm not doing it. I'm good. I'm like, I had to get his
You what?
balloon. One always missing.
I'm ashamed to say, but I have done that so many times in my worlds. Like I have posters on my walls. I had stuff on my world too, spelled wrong. I was so
You
ashamed.
spelled reloaded wrong too.
You
Look.
see that one?
You
I'm
spelled
like,
season wrong. Wait, that's how you spell season, right? You
No,
spelled
no,
season
she
right.
didn't. That's
you
spelled
know,
right.
yeah, spelled right, but but I did recently, baby angel. No, didn't I tell you to proofread everything? Because I told you what I
Yes.
said. I
Mhm.
said, listen,
Mhm.
Chat GPT be messing up stuff. I
It
need
Right.
you to
does.
have
Yeah.
It
Android
does.
proofread
And people,
everything.
yo,
Because
don't rely
sometimes
too much on
what you
that.
don't see,
Mm-hmm.
somebody else will.
Right.
You know, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, baby Angel read all this. She was like, yep, this one messed up. I'm like, thank you.
Mhm.
Right,
Because
right. You
Chat
need
sometimes you
GPT
don't
don't
see
always
it.
be don't
right.
always
Yeah. And
be
then you
it.
just post everything up. And then you like,
Mhm.
damn, I didn't even noticed that was spelled wrong. Or I didn't notice that
Mm-hmm.
needed a comma or
Right. And then you look stupid
exclamation
in
mark.
front of the important people
Right,
that you're
and
trying to
everybody think I can't
impress.
spell.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, it wasn't me. It was ChatGPT.
Yeah. It was
Nah. You know what I'm
chat. I
saying?
blame Chatty. That's my Chat GPT night chatty, y'all. I love Chatty.
Man.
But
Mm-mm.
yeah. All right, so let's we way behind y'all. So let's get to the first topic.
Oh, my
Gotcha.
bad.
No, you good, love. Y'all perfect. All right, so our first topic of the day is relationships. Ew.
Oh,
Ew.
I love a good
Ew, ew,
relationship topic.
Oh God.
I knew he was gonna be like, oh God.
ew. So,
All
the
right.
question of the day, relationships.
Mm-hmm.
I was laughing
Green
because he's like,
flag. Green flags that don't get enough love in a
wait, one
relationship.
more time. Say that one more time. Sorry.
Green flags that don't get enough love. You know how people like, oh, red flag. Mm-mm.
Right,
But
right,
we
right,
talking about
right. And
green
then
flags. What's
Green
the good
right.
things?
flags.
Okay, I got an
What's
Mm-hmm.
answer
the
for
good
that.
things about relationships that people don't recognize and don't get enough of love and
Mm-hmm.
attention? Inner
Mm-hmm.
peace, I know you're gonna want to answer this because you talk about green flags all the time. He always say, "Well, I'm a good man. These women don't respect a good
Right.
man."
Mm.
So that's
Mm-hmm.
a green flag. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, inner peace, I want you to come up here to the mic if you ain't too busy. But I also want to ask y'all first. So what y'all
Mm-hmm.
think is a green
So
flag?
I believe one green flag is not spoke about. Like if you have a significant other or partner that
Mhm.
pushes you to be your best, you know what I'm saying, or really cares about your health and well being. You know what I'm saying? Not
Mm.
just providing materialistic things and stuff like that, but a person that
Aw.
really cares about like your health, like are you eating right, have you eaten today, period, are you taking care of yourself physically, how's your mental, if you're overworking, you need to relax, you know what I'm saying, things like that,
Mhm.
like actually caring about your well-being, your health, your mental stuff like that, that's what I mean, like other than them
That's
just buying you
important.
things or giving you money,
Mhm.
material stuff.
Mhm.
No, like they really care about you inside out, your soul. They want to see your soul elevate. Now that
Mm.
I feel like, that's a big green flag. A lot of people don't talk about
Absolutely. I
because he can have
agree.
nothing, but if he care about your soul and like
Mm.
y'all can come
Amen.
together like that
So
and build each other up. You know what I'm
to a certain
saying?
extent, I feel you on that,
No, I mean
right?
not. You know what I'm saying?
I
Yeah,
feel you, yeah,
obviously.
I feel you. But at the same time, let's be realistic, because if that person is able to,
Yeah, he
what I'm
can't be
saying,
a
to get you
bum not
something,
doing nothing. Of course, not
like,
like that.
he can just be like, "Do you eat good? All right, good. All right, I'll be right here. All right, I'll be back."
Right. I know he can't be a person that don't do anything or
Nah.
unmotivated. Like, okay, I get what you're saying. So it's a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? Of
Mm-hmm.
course,
Mhm.
vice versa, you still need to have the
Oh, I
same
love how
drive
they understand each other.
together. You know what I'm
Yeah.
But
saying?
I
Like the
know
same
they
drive
can
together,
but
same motivation, same energy. Like one can't be doing more than the other. Like, you can care about my soul and all that, but if you ain't doing nothing, you still sitting over there thinking you just tell me how beautiful my soul is, but you ain't doing nothing. That's the
you know,
that ain't gonna work.
unless you
You
like that
still
shit,
need to.
what I'm saying. Unless you like that, what I'm saying, and that's
Yeah,
what
I
it is.
know,
What I'm
but
saying,
I
then.
wouldn't like it. It's like you can't just
Then.
be, saying all these beautiful things to me or caring about me, but you just sitting over there on your ass and you're not, we both still
We're
Man.
need to
not putting no
be.
action to it.
You know
Yeah.
Yes,
what?
yes, yes.
I'm
Mm-hmm.
sorry to put y'all business up, but I want to let them know that this is a metaverse couple, okay? And not
Mm-hmm.
only a metaverse couple, but they're a couple in real life. So my
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
question is to y'all:
Since
how long?
MySpace.
We talk about relationships. How long have y'all
Oh,
been in a relationship?
Well, we met each other on MySpace, so we've known each other and been friends for years after that, and we've been in a relationship. I want to say is almost 5 years, about 5 years.
I don't know. I don't keep count, but for a
It's
long
about
time.
5 years. About
oh,
5 years, yeah, like an actual
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
relationship, yeah.
I love
okay.
y'all's
But
Mm-hmm.
we've been friends
chemistry.
since MySpace, child, a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Aw, I truly love that because relationships these days they last a year or two, the most.
Girl,
So 5
5 minutes.
years is a goal,
Right.
honey. I don't even think I've ever been in a
Hmm.
5 year relationship. I was in a 10 on and off, but it was like on and off. It was never, current like continuously.
True.
You know, so
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
I give y'all all of it because I wish I ain't
Oh,
got that
thank you.
to that point yet. But
Mm-hmm.
I love y'all relationship. I love y'all commitment to each other. I love y'all energy,
Yes.
and when y'all
Thank
together,
you.
it's just it's not. You know how some couples you feel like they
Mm-hmm.
insecure or doing too much. They just flow. They flow so good together, and I love it. And we good friends, all three of us, and it's never been like, oh, why you hanging with her or why you with her all the time. It was always like a mutual friendship, and it was
Mm-hmm.
always just good and cool and
Mm-hmm.
cordial. Like I
Mm-hmm.
love it. I love it. I
Beautiful.
Thank
love it.
you.
Beautiful.
And although I met Jules first and then I met J Bay, J Bay never looked at, well, from what I know of, J Bay never looked at me like, oh, who is this bitch?
Nah.
You know?
Mm-mm. Nah. 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 Nah.
Wait,
Nah.
no,
Nah.
what?
Nah. Nah.
No, Miss T was cool. I had no issue.
I said, who's this bitch?
But me and J Bay clicked right
she,
away. Like we
she like
became
that
good
Miss T
friends. I
bitch. You need to
started
stop talking
calling
to
her.
her. You need to stop building with her.
I
Like, you know what I'm
did ask. I
saying?
was like, "Who's Miss
I'm like,
T?"
yo,
You know what I'm saying? I
I'm
said,
like,
"Who
yo,
is
I'm
Miss
like, yo,
T?" But
calm
then when
down.
I
You know what I'm
met
saying?
Miss
Nothing,
T, I was like, "Okay, it's cool." But it was never like that. Like I didn't side eye you or nothing. But it just at first, I'm like, "Well, who's this lady you hanging out with?" And then once I got to know you, like, "We cool. She cool."
Yeah,
Mhm,
we
You
clicked right
know?
away. I felt your vibe and
mhm,
your energy, and
Yeah. Once
since
I
that
felt yours
day,
too, because I feel that immediately. I was like,
OMG,
"She's cool."
we immediately clicked. Like I don't click with a lot of people immediately, but when I met this woman right here, we clicked immediately. And
Well, we
ever
used to
since
be
for
up till the sun came up.
we talk on the phone every night. We'd be on the Oculus till 5, 6 in the
Ridiculous
morning.
every night with
Like
y'all.
OMG. Like,
I used to
baby
be
Angel, you
snoring
know
on
how
this headset.
me and you click and vibe? Me and J Bay click and vibe just in that same level. Oh my God. I never met two
Mm-hmm.
women in
Love
my
it.
life that I click and vibe with more than y'all two. Like, even my best
Mm.
friends
Mm-hmm.
in real life, I don't think I vibe with them as
Aw.
much as I do with y'all.
Oh, that's
Like,
so sweet.
that's real shit right there. Like y'all like my little
Oh,
female soulmates over here.
oh,
Aw.
For
that's
real,
so
because
You're
sweet.
so sweet.
it's
I
nothing that
feel the
I
same
can't
way,
tell
girl.
J
right, because
Bay.
they want to
It's
hate Miss
nothing that I
T.
can't.
Ditto.
I'm like, damn, why
Ditto.
you hate her
Like
for?
it's
Whatever.
You know
nothing
what I'm
that I can't
saying?
tell them. Like y'all know me well enough to know
Shut
it's
up.
nothing that I can't tell them. Like for real, nothing. I can tell
Yes,
y'all
we used to be
anything
talking
about
about all
me.
type of stuff. Yeah.
Man, like y'all
Mm-hmm.
know my secrets. Y'all know everything about me. Like for
Mhm.
real.
Mm-hmm.
For real, for real. These two ladies is like my
Yep.
best
So now about
friends.
Miss T that y'all don't know about, you know what I'm saying? On Let's Talk After Dark. You know what I'm saying? So back then, Miss T, you know what I'm saying? Yo, and J Baby, this some yo, all right. So now we're gonna talk. Now we're gonna talk.
Uh-uh.
All right,
Uh-uh.
reloaded. All right, this is all
Oh
right.
shit.
Dipping some
I'm
secrets. All
always
right, so
go ahead, put it out there.
Uh-uh.
you know,
I
That's a
Miss
love
T's real
shame.
it.
favorite color is, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Period. Like period. I love it. So, baby Angel, did you have anything to say about the green flash before we move on to the next topic? And I also want to
uh,
hear from Inner Peace out there before we go. But go ahead, baby Angel.
now, can you repeat the question for me one more time?
Absolutely, love. Green
Hmm.
flash that don't get enough love.
Hmm. Green flags that don't get enough love. That's
Mhm.
common. It seems like the people who dog people out, lie, cheat, steal, use. Those are the ones that get chased, that get pursued, that get loyalty. But it is in
Mhm.
a lot of cases, but it seems like more oftentimes than not, the good ones, the good guys, the good girls, the ones who are, you know what I mean, are valuing a person, are respecting them, are cherishing them. Those will be the ones that are taken for granted and you know what I mean, and used and all those other things. Like I never
Mm-hmm.
got that. I guess I don't know. It's just an observation, you know.
Absolutely. And I
Yes.
get it.
Very well
I
said.
understand.
Yep.
I
Thank
understand. You
Mm-hmm.
you.
know what? It's very true. Like I feel like I'm a good woman, you know? And it's like I always attracted to the bad guys. You know, it's the bad boys that get my attention. You know, sometimes I chase the bad boys. But at the end of the day, nowadays, I want a good man. And me and Inner Peace always arguing about that. He like, you want a bad guy?
Mm-hmm.
You like the bad boys. You don't like a good man. I get
Mhm.
it. Come
Mhm.
on up, Inner Peace. Come on up. Because I know this is his topic, honey. He like, listen,
Can
they
I
don't
can I
like
just
a
add
good
in?
man like I am.
Can I just add in one quick thing too on in regards to the green flags? So
Yes.
Oh yeah.
so one would be communication, you know what I'm saying? So I
Mhm.
want to use baby Angel as an example, right?
Mhm.
Not too bad, but you know, there was like a miscommunication that happened on a previous show, right? So there was like
Whatever
a
do you
misunderstanding.
mean?
But you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But instead of just like cuz I said something that came off kind of crazy and she thought I aimed it at her, but you know
Mhm.
what I'm saying. But I feel what she's like her perspective. I get it, but a green flag is what she did was like instead of just going off assumptions, just assuming like I was, you know, what I said was towards her, which it wasn't.
Mhm.
She came to me was like,
Communicated, cleared it out. Mm-hmm.
what you said was that towards me? Like, what do you mean by that exactly? Like, she at least she want to get a clarification.
Yes,
You know what I'm
Right.
yes,
saying?
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Instead of
And
Mm-hmm.
just
I love that because he could have just blocked
just
your ass and
assume,
like I ain't talking to you.
yo,
Right.
and then we both would have gone
I
off
love people doing that.
on our business, and then I would never know like, okay, well, why is baby angel
Mhm.
acting different? And then that would trigger me and be like, I well, fuck her then. Like, I don't know, I didn't do shit,
Mhm.
but you know, you know,
Mhm.
Mhm.
you know, but that's the green flag, yeah, and I want to, you know, that's definitely dope. You know what I'm saying? And I think that
Mm,
if everyone just do that
Right.
simple
appreciate
shit,
you.
if everyone just do
Mhm.
that simple communication, like, hey, I noticed you said something,
It
I
can.
noticed you did something, I didn't really like it, or what do you mean by that? Can you break it down so I can move accordingly? Because because when I didn't like it, you know, or I took it,
You like
I
it.
took it one way that you know what I'm saying when really it's not. The you know what I'm saying? So and I feel like you know everyone should take that as an example. Like you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Say
Right.
the right things to come to
Appreciate
you
that.
instead of
Yeah, she
assuming
handled it so
and blocking
perfect.
you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But
you should
especially in
assume and
relationships
block
though,
you. Like,
but especially in relationships though, like if you like yo, then that should
You gotta
lead you
have that
to a good
quality.
relation. That's what make the relationship a lot stronger too. You know what I'm
Being able to
saying?
absolutely.
communicate,
Mm-hmm.
Agree.
work things out,
Agree.
figure it out, speak, you know what I'm saying? And not just holding it in and you're just mad and you're like, well, what's wrong? And they're like, nothing. And they treat you some type of way and you're like, what happened? What did I
Nothing. Leave me
do?
alone. The fuck.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what?
Yes.
I was
Yes.
just talking to my baby girl about that early this morning. And it's something that I'm learning. It's called being emotionally vulnerable. That means
Mhm.
Yes.
instead of acting out, using your actions to get a certain response or a certain action in return, you
Mm-hmm.
actually just literally say how you feel and what you want. And that's
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
really
Right.
hard to do,
Without the
you
other
know.
person having trying to figure it out. Like they can tell your
Right,
moods change, they can see you looking a certain type of way, and they gotta
right.
kind of pick and prong at you to speak. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
that caused more drama or more issues or hurts the relationship
Right.
when you could just say, you know, how you feel. Because I
You
know
just
some
say,
people
you
be
know,
afraid
this
to
hurt
say
me.
it
This,
because they think it
yeah,
may make it worse. But if you both are emotionally mature, should be able to talk it out and be open about your feelings and validate each other's feelings, you know,
that's
and
I
right.
love
understand both
that.
perspectives and
I
resolve
love
it.
that. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you,
But
Jay.
unfortunately, now it doesn't
We gonna
go. It
end
doesn't
it
go
with
smoothly
inner
all the
peace
time.
real quick.
But go ahead, my fault.
I'm sorry.
Right,
Yeah, we're gonna
right.
end it
Mhm.
with inner
Sometimes.
peace so we can go to the next topic. He was patiently waiting. Thank you, inner peace. I
Yes.
appreciate that.
Inner
But go ahead.
peace.
Well,
Inner peace
I
in
just
the house.
want. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
That's your
Hey,
friend
Yeah.
hey.
Jules.
Well, I'm just
Even though
trying to
we
go
don't agree on everything.
spiritually. I tried a bunch of times with the romance and love stuff. Is it's not for me at this time. So I'm just trying to grow spiritually for myself. And with that, I don't have any animosity against anybody, but just that
Mhm.
it's sometimes all about timing, and
Mhm.
Okay,
Right.
divine
you
timing. I
don't
was just saying
and
that.
you don't want to go from one bad relationship to another bad relationship to another bad
Absolutely.
relationship. And sometimes too, to be honest with you, if you the one that's doing all the, you think you're giving from your heart, and the other person has a bad,
Motives.
yeah, bad motives and everything, because you get used easily.
Mm-hmm.
If you
Yes.
think you're trying to think you're trying to do good, right, and the other person sees you as, a mark. It happens all the
Mhm.
Opportunity.
time on both ways too, because I know
Opportunity. Yeah.
they got women who give
Motive.
themselves to men, and men use women. These people just using
Mhm.
each other. It's going both
Mm-hmm.
ways, so it's not a
Mm-hmm.
gender
Right,
thing,
right.
right?
Mhm.
Yeah,
And I
absolutely.
believe, there's good people out here. It's just that sometimes you miss them. There's no, the timing is wrong. Like I said, thing is, don't be bitter towards the situation. Just
Mm-hmm.
go, don't get bitter, get better. So I'm
Mhm.
Right,
not,
Absolutely.
right.
yeah. So, I mean, like, take the time out. You're not with anybody. Take that time out to grow spiritually, get to know yourself more. You don't
Yep.
have to go
Mhm.
from one
I
relationship
feel that.
to
Mhm.
another. Yeah,
Mhm.
going from one bad relationship to
Mm-hmm.
another, and you got to
Right.
look at yourself too, the type of person that you attracted to, because a lot of times with you could be attracted to something. Say like if you're a smoker, and cigarettes are bad for you, right? But
Mhm.
you smoke anyway, right? And it's killing you. It's the same thing with the wrong person. You might be going with the wrong type, because you can't, like I said, you can't go to an apple tree and look for an orange. You know what I'm
Right,
Mm-hmm.
saying? If
right.
it's not there, it's not there. You're not gonna find a Frankenstein person, like you're trying to piece this person together, and they are who they are.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm, I
In
Yeah.
your
love
mind,
that.
you're trying to
Love
make
that.
them be who you are in your mind, and so you don't can't do that.
Mhm.
That's a human being.
Mhm.
So, like I said,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, everybody has their own timing. You might be find the right person, it's the timing just wrong, but don't be bitter. You know,
Yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely. I agree.
I hear
yeah,
that.
never be
That's
bitter.
what's up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
so yeah, so that's the wrong thing. Never be bitter. So that's the wrong move right there. Always looking to grow spiritually and to be a better
Yes.
person. Yeah. So
Absolutely. Very,
Yes.
very
Very
wise
well
man
said.
right there. Very
Mhm.
wise and
Mhm.
respected. A very good friend of mine. And very, very kind. Very good hearted person. Inner peace. You very
Mhm.
much.
Mhm.
You really is.
Mm-hmm.
And me and Inner peace,
Mm-hmm.
we talk like every day too. And we've been friends for what? Almost 3 years now, Inner peace? Something
yeah,
like that.
something like that. I think it's something like that. Yeah.
And ever since he been a friend of mine, he always blessed me. He always look out for me. He always been there for me when I need him, talk to me, give me very great advice. A very, very good friend, a leader,
Mhm.
and I truly appreciate you, Inner Peace. Just to let you know that.
Well, thank you,
Mhm.
thank you. I just that know that some people have a season in their life, and sometimes you got to walk alone. You know, in that season.
Mhm.
Not saying not
Yep.
forever. You're not forever. Just for that
Right.
season. And like some doors you got to go through alone.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
did that about 2 years or 3 years.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
sometimes God wants you alone so he can make you and talk to you, and make you
Mhm.
that person, and
Right.
Mhm.
yeah, so just let the process handle itself, just let the
Absolutely.
process handle itself. Don't be bitter, just listen and see what's going on.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mhm.
absolutely.
Yes.
Mhm.
Very well said.
Thank you for your excuse me. Thank you for your wise words. I truly appreciate it. Thank you, Inner
Uh
Peace.
Mhm.
Appreciate
Mhm.
Mhm.
Hey,
it.
Calanova in the house.
Hey
Callie, pew
y'all, hey
pew.
y'all,
So
hey
you was
y'all.
talking about a green flag, Callie. Tell us what your green flag is before we move on. In a
M-
relationship, you got any relationship green flags?
oh,
We can't hear you.
Oh,
You
tell,
might
yeah.
gotta jump over here.
he got to walk over here on
Yeah,
the
it's
mic.
on
Oh,
Whisper out
oh,
there.
oh, okay.
Yeah, it's on whisper out there.
Oh, so
You
I'm
got
out
any
loud.
green flags?
What's up? I'm on TV now.
Yes, you are,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Callie.
on
Okay.
candid camera.
Okay,
Okay.
okay. Well, I think a green flag is, a boss, a bossness about her. If she's a good little, boss lady, then go right on down. Go ahead, go straight.
Little hustler.
Yeah,
That's good.
I'm a
Is
hustler,
that what
yeah.
attracted us together?
Oh, with you, Miss T. Yeah, okay, yeah, yeah. You can say that. Yeah, you know,
He's like,
yep,
I'm
That's a good one.
yeah. Most men is scared of strong women, but those are
They
men that are
are.
scared of
Yes, they are.
themselves, though. So
Hmm.
they got to grow a little bit.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Very well
Yep,
Amen.
said.
yep, yep.
thank you, Callie. I appreciate
Of
that.
course, man. Is
And
that
Yes.
it?
Texas, we very good
You,
friends. So, you know.
yep,
Oh, okay.
yep. That's true, Miss T.
Hmm.
Oh.
I could go back to the common folk now.
Whatever you want to do, Callie. All right, we're gonna move on to the next topic of the night. We got some really good ones, y'all. It's gonna be hard to like rush this. Excuse me. So me and my mom was talking today. So I kind of like it's 10 weeks. Yeah, it's 10 weeks for this season, right? And I did my chat GBT to do all my topics for the whole season. And sometimes I just like, no, I don't want to do that topic. I want to do something else, right? So me and my mom was talking. I believe in life situations should be natural, you know, and so sometimes I need a topic, sometimes I don't. But I made this for us. So me and my mom was talking about what you believe. What's your belief how death work? Okay, that's how I wrote it. Anyway, um,
Mm-hmm.
and what I mean by that is, how do you feel death work? How do you feel life work? How do you feel? So our argument today was she believed that if you healthy, you're gonna live longer, and I disagree with her because I'm like, you can be healthy and get hit by a car and die. Like,
Mm-hmm.
you can be healthy and get shot and die. You could be healthy and
Yeah.
honestly, like, health make this is my argument. So hear me out, y'all, because I know y'all probably like Miss T, but hear me out first, okay? This was my argument. I believe, and this is just my belief, okay? So you don't have to agree with me. It is what it is. But I believe that being healthy in your older age makes your skin clear, makes it smooth, less wrinkles, make your body feel better, make you look good. You know, all those good benefits of being healthy. You know, that's what I feel like health do. When you get older, you look healthy, you feel healthy. You know, I think that's what healthy. But being healthy, I believe being healthy don't make you live long. I believe that we all have a number, and no matter what it is, we only gonna live till our numbers up. And
Mm-hmm.
it don't matter how we die. It doesn't matter. It I don't believe that health is going to make me live longer. Because I could go and get in a car accident. I could die in my sleep. I could anything could happen to you and you could die cuz it's your time. I believe your time is your time. People get shot every day and still live. People get in accidents. Sometimes they die, sometimes they live. In car accidents, in any accidents, I
Right.
believe
Right.
that the people who get shot and the people get shot and die, it was their time. And people like, oh, well, they murdered them and took their life. I don't believe that. And I'm sorry for those who have, those problems in real life, and
Mm-hmm.
forgive me, but this is just how I feel personally. I feel like somebody can't take someone's life because at the end of the day, if you get shot in the head, my cousin got shot in the head twice. Okay, true story. He could have died, but he's living today. Okay, in the
Mhm.
head twice. Okay, so at the end of the day, when it's your time to go, you gonna go. And I got another cousin got shot in the head and he died. you know, but my
Mm-hmm.
other cousin got shot in the head and he lived twice, not once. The other cousin got shot once and died. The other one got shot twice and lived. So
Mhm.
it really depends on when it's your time, when it's your number. God wasn't ready for him to come home.
May I
It
add
Mhm.
wasn't
to
his
that?
time to go, you know? So
Mm-hmm.
being healthy, I don't think is a it prolongs your life. I think it just makes your life easier, healthier, skin clearer, look good, but not prolongs your life. So that's my that's how I feel about life.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, I want
Yeah.
y'all feedback in a piece like over there ready.
So
Mm-hmm.
I I do kind of not kind of but I do agree with what you're saying because that's my belief as well. I feel like everybody has a number.
Mhm.
Because like you said, I mean, I've seen stories of people doing everything, they're the healthiest ever, and they just don't wake up and there's no reason, like nobody knows what's the cause of death, or they just drop dead. Nobody knows why. There's no reason. You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
um, I feel like, everything's already written in stone. I mean, there's certain paths you can take that may, determine when exactly your death may be, I guess. I'm trying to explain the best way that I believe, but I believe the same thing. Like I feel like, if you want to be a healthy person, it would make your life experience better. You know what I'm saying? Like your experience on earth on this plane will be more, favorable for you, or better experience. But when it comes down to death, I feel like everybody has their own number because, there's newborns that don't make it. There's children that
Yeah.
gets their life taken quick, like you said, hit from a car, or simple accident, or
Die in they sleep. So many
right,
newborns and children, 5 and 10 years
right,
old, just die in their
right.
sleep.
And I've
Some
just
even
seen
very old.
so many different ways of people have passed that I've known, and it's just shocking because it's like they're the healthiest ever. Like, how did that happen? And this and that or whatever. So I believe that too. You know what I'm saying? Because
I love that. See, this
everything is
this why I treat
set the
my
way it's
girl.
supposed to.
Be
I feel like
clear.
everything is set
Yeah,
the way it's
I
supposed to
believe.
be. Like.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Go
No,
No,
ahead,
I
no,
was
no.
just.
It's
Oh no,
okay.
no.
But
I was just.
yeah.
No, I'm sorry. Go
Mm.
ahead. I'm sorry. I was didn't know you was finished or not. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah. I mean, but that basically, I mean, I feel like I can go more in depth, but I can't. I can't find the right
Because that's
words
the
to
thing we're
really
talking about.
explain. Yeah, no, but like trying to find the right words to explain like my belief in it is, it's like I don't know. Like spiritually, that's what I feel. You know what I'm saying? But the right words I don't have. But I think you kind of explained it very well, and I'm explaining. That's the best way I can explain it of my belief with that. But yeah, go ahead, inner peace.
Well, no, no. I just want to say I agree with both of
Thank you,
you,
Jules.
and I believe that
Hmm.
too. I seen people that they look like they should be dead by the way how they live their lives.
Yeah,
The
that's what I
bad
was gonna say
health,
too.
and it's still going. And I'm like some
People who
people.
live
One
the most
person,
healthiest lives and they're
yeah,
still alive to their 90 years old, and they smoke, they
yeah.
this and that. They're fine.
They
They're still
smoke,
here.
they do everything, raise hell and all that, and they like they just don't die. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying?
You know
And
what?
so
Exactly.
I ain't
yeah,
gonna
but
put
I
all my
think what it
business out,
is
but for
purpose.
sure, I know
It's
people like
purpose.
that.
It's your
You know,
purpose. What were you sent here
yeah.
for? What are you supposed to do?
Well, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, you send for to, and don't get me wrong. Now, some people think of their purpose as something maybe grandiose, like it's something big, but it might not be as big as you think. But God give you a purpose, and you might think, well, my purpose is, I don't know, to help the next door neighbor or whatever. You
Right.
don't
It
know
could
what
be
it
something to
is,
do with
right?
somebody else's soul. Right.
Exactly,
Your
exactly. It
mission.
all mixes in together, your mission, right? So, I mean, but then again, too, I was thinking about what Christ has said, don't worry. So I'm saying is, so don't worry means don't worry. I mean, if you don't
Mm-hmm.
worry about debt, don't worry about not have enough money to buy something. Don't worry about starving. I like to
Right.
think that
Material thing.
exactly. I want the same energy and the same attitude as if I'm sitting in a what 5-star hotel or whatever, or in a mansion. As me sleeping on a park bench,
Right.
I want to have the same attitude. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because it's not what you
Yes.
have. It's not what you have. It's who you are in the inside. Nobody can take that
Mhm.
away from you.
That's the only thing
So
that's determined that you're when you ascend. It's who you are on the inside. All this
exactly.
material stuff
Yeah,
ain't
who you
none of that
inside.
matters. Yeah.
Like if
Jules
you if
is such a wise person.
Mm-hmm.
He
right.
don't take all his own
Yeah, but
advice,
but you
but
saying
he
is I want to
that's
be
the
that
best
same person,
advice.
Yeah, I want to be
Yeah.
at
Uh-huh.
peace. I'm not perfect. Don't get me wrong now, but you well, I'm telling you, when you meet a person here, there's two things about this person you'll know. They'll tell you who they are or who they want to be
Mhm.
when you meet somebody. So
Right.
you're right. So that's two people. They'll tell you who they are or who they want to be, and sometimes who they want to be isn't who they are. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Mm. You hit
Right.
that on the
Yeah,
nose right there. That's right.
right,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
right. They'll tell you who they want you to have you believe they are. That kind of
Mhm.
stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
True
but
facts.
I think that like as far as getting back to the death thing, I mean, I used to worry about it. Then you worry about I worry about being a good person. I want to be a good person.
Mhm.
And that I want that more than money, because you're gonna leave money you can't take with you, but who you are you take
Right.
with you
Yeah, you
when
take
you
your
go.
soul with you.
Yeah, you take
Yeah,
Right.
yourself with you, right? So I
your
mean, money
soul with
means
you.
nothing to me. Money,
Can't take that with you.
prestige, right? None of that. All
Mm-hmm.
that's nothing.
Yep.
So I mean, just
The
concentrate
People
richest
being
gotta
of the
good.
think
poorest
you
is
gotta think beyond this plane. Like
yeah.
you
Yeah, the
you
richest
thinking
of
Right,
the
more are
poorest is
obsessed
gonna
with
be
money and what's
mhm.
going on this plane. You're not at
exactly,
the elevation of where you need to be. Like if you want to
We're all gonna
um
be judged the
be
same
okay
everywhere.
spiritually, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying, and
right,
go to where you need to go, it starts spiritually and with your soul. It has nothing to do with the material stuff here or trying to
exactly.
be rich and all that different stuff. Like if you're consumed with that, then you're not, I don't know. That's
Yeah,
the best way I can explain it,
yeah. You're
Mhm.
saying it right, but you just don't have the words for Bob. Like they said, God didn't put
Exactly.
you
I have
on earth to
terrible
be
words.
wealthy. Yeah, He didn't
Right.
put you on earth to be wealthy. I mean, they got some people like the government or uh, uh, life will tell you how much you work, and what they're talking about work is what you got in the bank, with your
Hmm.
portfolio, what you work as far as financially and stuff. They're saying that's
What you worth
that
is.
your network, who you are, right? Which is
Mhm.
BS, because you can have not a penny in your pocket and be worth more than that
That's the
so-called
brainwash they do to
businessman,
us.
right?
Yep.
Right. Who
Yeah,
he,
Hmm.
this is what
you might
your
be in his heart,
mindset.
you might right.
You might have more experience than the rich man. You might have more understanding, more wisdom, and that's worth more than riches because you can take your experience and build your own empire. You could take your thoughts and your mindset and have your own wealth and build it that way. He might be dumb and just
Hmm.
hired a whole bunch of people to work for him. So
Yeah.
yeah.
But you
Now,
see, my
if
thing
I'm
is this.
blessed with a good earth experience, then great. But that's
Exactly.
not.
But see,
Yeah.
you see, but the thing is, I'm saying is the greatest gift I feel God can give you is peace, joy, and
Oh, I was gonna
happiness.
say that word. I was gonna say that. That's you're
Yeah,
supposed to
peace.
have peace, and no matter what circumstances you're in. Yeah.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly. That's the greatest gift you can have, because if you don't have any money, but you at peace with yourself, I mean, that's a beautiful thing. I rather that
Hmm.
than to have the money. Really, I really do. Because I'm saying, because you could have money and be awful and be all dirty inside. I mean, what good it's gonna do you?
Yeah, with a
I
dirty
rather have
soul.
peace and joy. Right, Zach? I rather have peace and joy.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
absolutely.
that
Hmm.
So we
surpasses
need
all
to slide
understanding.
to Baby Angel real
Yeah.
quick, not to cut y'all off.
Okay, go ahead. I'm
Because we
sorry.
got
I
two
didn't mean to
more
hog it
Oh
up.
topics
yeah.
and
Sorry about
it's
that.
getting late. We got 10 minutes and two more topics. So Baby Angel, we're gonna have to go a little over. It's okay, we'll go over. Sometimes I
Yeah.
go
Sorry,
over
we talk too
too.
much.
Sometimes I go this
There's some
long.
good
Yeah,
topics.
especially me. My bad.
Baby
But
Angel,
JB, you
I
have a good
love
heart. I could tell.
Oh,
oh
thank
yeah, she's
you.
a
Thank
beautiful
you.
Hmm.
person, inside and
Thank
out.
you.
Absolutely. Baby Angel, what do you think about this topic? 'Cause I know earlier we talked about it, and you had a lot to say. So
Mhm.
let's spill it out, girlie.
Well, I mean, I was waiting for a long time, so I'm gonna just say
Yeah,
this.
sorry.
No, because like the fire kind of fizzled out,
Uh-huh.
I feel like two things could be true at once.
Mhm.
Mhm.
What y'all are saying is right. You can go out and get hit by a car. You can get shot. You know what I mean? There's people who like Wilma Rudolph. She was a track star, young, beautiful woman.
Right, right,
She died prematurely. You know what I
right.
mean? And she was very healthy,
Mhm.
you know. But I also believe that we are governed by the law of reaping what you sow. And
That,
you
yeah,
can bring
that
on your
too.
death prematurely, I believe.
Right. That's what I
You
meant with the
Right.
know.
path you
Now
take.
I,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
now I'm just looking from the other side because I'm a nurse of 8 years, going on 9. And so I look at things like science and like
Mm.
statistics. So while you could get shot and while you could get hit by a car, if you do smoke, if you are overweight, statistically and scientifically, you are more prone to cut your life shorter. You can
Mhm.
bring
Mm-hmm.
upon an early death. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? By
That's the path
suffocating
you
your
take.
cells,
Right.
by putting more
Mhm.
on your bones, by not,
Mm-hmm.
being
Right,
healthy.
right.
But I was telling Miss T, I've had patients, they smoke and don't die till they 100 and something. And then I have very young patients who are healthy and are very sickly. You know what I mean? By
Mm-hmm.
things that
Mhm.
you would think someone else will have, like cancer. They don't smoke, ain't never smoked, ain't been around smoke, but yet
Right.
they die of cancer within a year. So
Right.
I believe two things can be true at once. I believe that Miss T, what you said is very true, but I also believe that you can reap what you sow, and you get out
Mm-hmm.
of how you treat your body when you're young is how it'll treat you when you're older. If you're not good to
Mhm.
it, you'll see the
Mhm.
results, and
Yeah.
if you are good to it, it's the same. That's just my belief.
I
You know
feel
what
you.
Yeah.
I also
Yes.
believe? I believe the bad stay on earth longer and the good die young. I swear. It's like all the people that was
Amen.
very like critical in my life that was very good people. It's like the good ones always like God like, I'm ready for him to come home. My
Yeah,
father was an
Mm-hmm.
amazing person. I felt like
I
he
was just
died
about
too
to.
early,
Mm,
you know.
I'm
And
sorry.
you know, don't have me crying, baby angel. You know I cried on the last show.
Aw.
um, but it felt like God takes the good ones early. My grandmas, like they was amazing, so critical in my life,
Mhm.
and then they gone. It's like, oh my God, why you gotta take the good ones? Then you leave all the bad ones here for me to suffer
Right.
with them.
Shit to live and crazy. I
Right.
question. Hey, bald head, how you doing, baby? Um, I
Mhm.
question God myself
Mhm.
sometimes. I'll be like, I know some people believe you shouldn't, but just the genuine question. God, how come my daddy's gone? This genuine, tender-hearted man who love his kids,
Yeah.
love
Yeah.
his family. You know what I mean? Love my mom, married for 25 years, over 25 years, high school sweethearts. And my daddy died of a heart attack in front of us. But then you got pieces of shit like Donald Trump, who seem like they lived
Mhm.
forever, ain't never had to worry about nothing in his life. Everything been
Right.
handed to him. So you
Mhm.
know what I mean? I understand where you come from. I
Yeah.
question it
I didn't know your
sometimes.
father had a heart
Right.
attack. My father did
Yeah,
too.
yes, he
Mhm.
died
Oh,
when he
We got
was
that in common.
45.
Yeah, we got that
my
in
condolences to you
Hmm.
both.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
yeah, in common is
Thank
what I'm trying to
you.
say. Yeah.
Mhm.
The good ones died young. I'm telling you.
So much
Mm-hmm.
unknown, you know. Everybody got a great
Yeah,
perspective
yeah.
to it. Everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Whew, that was intense.
Oh, sorry,
Mhm.
Jules. You never even got to say anything, did
No, but I'm what
Thank you
Baby
for
Angel
saying
said.
that.
That's what I agree with what
you?
Baby Angel
Right.
saying because I believe there's a truth in what because that's why all right. So I don't know the true answer. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But based off my life
Yeah, none of us do.
experience,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, and what I've observed, it's like I witnessed all that what everyone's saying. You know what I'm saying? But
Everything,
it's
right?
true. But it's true that basically the foundation that like baby angel said, like scientifically to extend your life, like yeah, like typically if you stay healthy, the longer you live, of course. You know what I'm saying? But of course,
Right,
like you can if you go outside, you get a bullet in your head. Okay, well fuck that shit. That's just fate by that point, or that's just based on your lifestyle or based off now that part that's where shit gets iffy and that's on the belief stuff. But factually, you know what I'm saying? If you eat
right.
healthy, take care of yourself, and let's say you stay at one spot for the rest of your life, you gonna survive longer than the person that's outside that doing the same exact shit. You know, you know what I'm saying?
He
It's
said
just
that
that
Well, then, well,
like
that
the
comes
people
to
who
some
get
people who
shot
just
in
drop
their
dead,
sleep.
not
or some people
listen, and
that
then
die in their sleep for
get
no
well,
reason.
listen.
Die
All
in
It
their
right,
just
sleep
so
happens.
or get shot in their
listen,
bed in their
listen.
house laying down.
Now, some people
Yeah, come through
believe
the wall.
Come through
some
the
people
wall.
believe that it's either fate, that's your time.
That's your time. Your
Some
number's
people
up.
believe
Right.
that it's luck. Some people believe that you're at the wrong place at the wrong time. Some people believe that,
Reap as
like
you
it's a
sow type of
game,
thing.
it's the matrix that, that's, you know what I'm saying? Or some people believe it's coincidences or it just is what it is. But the point
Yeah, I
is,
Some
hear you
people
over
think.
there,
Some people
Papa.
believe in curses and stuff too. There's a lot.
right.
It's a
And then
lot.
Yeah. Oh, so
speaking of
much.
curses, so
Yeah.
speaking of curses, and that's another thing too. If you're not spiritually protected, that's another thing too. Because people
Right.
walking
People
around
can
not
target
spiritually
you.
protected, you know what I'm saying, unaware, and then someone just because someone's hating on them, they put a little curse on them, they get their life is shortened. You know what I'm
Right.
Mm,
saying?
I
Mm.
believe that you
Yeah.
could get cursed, but I
mm.
believe that if you believe in God and you
Protected. Yeah.
understand you protect it, yeah, like you could protect yourself.
Now there's
But
levels to
that's
that
just
shit,
something
yo.
for
There's
other
levels to
people.
that though.
Oh, can I
Yeah.
Shoot.
say? I
Oh
didn't
yeah.
know
It
if
gets
my
deep.
I didn't know if my mic was working. Am my mic working? Y'all can hear
Yeah,
me?
You
we
can
can
hear
hear
you.
you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
Yep.
so
I heard what you said. I said
okay,
we
so
couldn't
this is
hear
what
you.
I believe. I believe like it's funny. Me and my friends was just having a conversation about this earlier on Clubhouse, and
Wow, really?
and my thing is what I believe is I believe me personally. I believe that we're all God like having a human experience here on this earth, and
Mm-hmm.
I
Oh.
feel like when we do come here we kind of sign contracts to come here when we come here on earth to
Oh,
fulfill
Mm-hmm.
I like
certain
that.
purposes and needs
Mm-hmm.
That's
we
what I say.
didn't
Yep.
get in our
Right.
in past lives
Previous
or
life. Mm-hmm.
previous lifetimes
Mm-hmm.
if you do believe in recreation
Mm-hmm.
and stuff
Mm-hmm.
like that.
Right.
So that's what I kind of that's where my mind takes it, where because I
Mm-hmm.
lost my mom like 5 years ago, and she was a beautiful person, that was like my best
Oh,
friend and all that.
Oh.
But at the
Sorry.
same
Yeah.
time I had to look at it as she's just a human here on this earth, and she came
Mm-hmm.
here, she fulfilled her purpose on whatever she had to do, and she had to
Yep.
go. You feel me?
Right.
Some
Mm-hmm.
leave this earth horribly, some leave, you feel me, in
Right.
hospitals,
Peacefully.
and and that's how I take it, you feel me. I just feel like we all have to learn to, you feel me, reconcile with
Mm-hmm.
that. We
I agree.
sometimes we blame God and and different
And
things
God
for
had nothing to
these
do with it
for stuff
sometime.
that
My fault,
happened
but go
with
ahead.
no, yeah, stuff we blame God and all that stuff, but this is our lives, and that's
Mm-hmm.
the beautiful thing about having the open, the free will that we do have, because
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
you get to
Mm-hmm.
choose from
Mm-hmm.
where you start, and
Mm-hmm.
then you just go.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yep.
love that. I love
Yeah. It's
And I
very
just
that.
want
well
to add
said.
Mm-hmm.
on, and I just want to add on to what
I
he's saying
agree
too. So
100%. Go ahead.
because there's things that I witnessed where like, all right, like my grandma, no, my auntie, passed away like 3 years ago. I'm gonna say 3 years ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's just say I'm gonna say it like this, right? So my aunt was blind. No one wanted to take care of my aunt except my mom. So my mom took the responsibility of taking care of my aunt for a few years, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it then got to a point that like now my mom's getting older. My mom can't take care of my aunt like that, so she made a decision on uh having my aunt live in a nursing home, right?
Hmm.
So and and when I heard that, I'm like, dang, I just feel it, like I sense that, dang, I don't know, I don't think my aunt's gonna live that long. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like if, let's say, if I took the responsibility of taking care of my aunt, she would be fine, or she would live longer than
Mm,
if she stayed at the nursing home. So,
mm,
but they decide, but my mom made the decision that she, to have her live at a nursing home, and no more than like no like less than 3 months, she passed away.
bro.
Right. So, and so I'm just
Mhm.
to give you that one example, just one example, right?
Mm,
So that's one example.
That's
Part of
true.
me,
I experienced that as well. I just want to put that
man,
out
me
there.
too.
right?
I was just gonna speak
Because I
on that.
feel, so I feel that I know if let's just say if I really wanted to, or if I had like the ability, like,
To go
To
back
take
in
care of
time.
to
her.
take care of my aunt like that, she would live longer than 3 months, 4 months, a year plus, or whatever. You get what I'm
Mm.
saying?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
have
So
a
Mm,
nursing
there's
home is
things.
like the it's like the end of your life. It's like when you get
yeah.
there, and I'm not gonna say every nursing home. Some is good homes, but
Mm-hmm.
majority, and I would say majority because I have family members that have been to multiple different ones, and the
Mm-hmm.
majority of them is like you coming here to die, literally. It's
Mm-hmm.
not like we gonna keep
right.
you alive. I think they make more money when you die or something, because it's like
Yeah.
y'all get some life insurance on them or something, and they die. They like y'all make more
They don't
money
get the same
keeping
type
them
of
Mm.
care
alive
and love there either.
because
It's
it's
like a
crazy.
disconnection.
Don't you
But
see
I
the
just want to,
coincidence with Earth?
but
We
I just
come
want
here to
to
die.
but I just want to use that example, like, don't think like, there are options that you can improve on your life if there's an option. You know what I'm saying? So so it's kind of a mixture of fate. Like, if I really want to, I can. My aunt could possibly live
Yeah, and
longer.
it's
You know what
medicine
I'm
too.
saying? But I don't want to say it was meant to be
It's
neither. Like,
medicine.
I don't want to
You
say
bet.
like, oh, that was my
Mm.
aunt, my aunt's time to die, because I feel like she could have lived longer if the choice, like, depending on the choice. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
True.
Mhm.
So
But
Mhm.
if like, just things that you can do to improve your life, but just by changing your diet to live longer, working out, you know what I'm
hmm
saying? You increase your chances. So there's room for you to increase your chances
Yeah.
on your life.
Like I
I'll
said,
just
it's
say it
a
like that.
path that you
oh, I
take
want
in
to add on
determining
to
how
what
your
you
destiny.
said.
Yeah.
I want to add on to
I
what you
like how
said,
you
brother.
said that. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Go ahead.
Yeah, because so I had the same coincidence, and what one thing I'm gonna tell you is, please don't allow yourself to hold on to that thought, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because
Mhm.
2020, I like 2018, I had a job opportunity, right? My mom had MS, right? So I have been taking care of my mom since I was like 15, 16. When I turned
Mm-hmm.
18, my mom ended up getting in a wheelchair. And when I tell you, like, to the point where, man, I done changed my mom diapers,
Mm-hmm.
like I done changed period pads, all type of stuff, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And so 2018 come around, you feel me? I got this job opportunity. I end up taking it. This is like my first time really even leaving California. So from then, I had an opportunity to go to Wisconsin. So when I went to Wisconsin, last time I talked to my mom, right? She was kind of going through it because my mom she was stubborn as hell, and one of my aunties was telling me like, man, it's kind of, we need to put your mom in like like in a
Right.
convalescent home,
Mm-hmm.
nursing home like that, because she was like, nah, I'm gonna die in my house, I'm not about to woo woo. So 2020 hit around, so my auntie called me when she tell me that I'm getting ready to move to Atlanta. So I call my
Mm-hmm.
mom and I'm ready to drive. That's my mom. I'm the only child, my everything. I'm getting ready to move back to Atlanta, and my mom tell me like, dude, no, you done spent like half of your life taking care of me. You ain't got to worry about me. Your daughter's out in Atlanta. Go take care of your daughter. You done did what you did. You done did what you could for me. I'm okay. I'm gonna stay home. I'm
Mm-hmm.
ready to go home. Blah blah blah. So I end up moving to Atlanta. I moved to Atlanta July 2020. October, wait, what's today? The 23rd? Crazy thing
21st.
is,
Yeah.
21st.
22nd.
My mom, 22nd. My mom died October 23rd, 2020. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I just really forgot my mom. She died 4 months later after I moved to Atlanta, and I held on to that because I
Mm-hmm.
felt like if I would have went back to LA to take care of my mom, she wouldn't have
Right.
ended up
Shit.
dying
Mm-hmm.
because she ended up dying from like sepsis. And the cold part about
Mm-hmm.
it was like one of my god sisters who was taking care of her, who was supposed to be taking care of her. She ended up getting bed sores and stuff like that, real bad.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Turned into a blood infection, and she ended up passing away from sepsis and COVID. So that's one thing I'm gonna tell you, bro. Don't hold on to that because
Right.
some
Right.
things
Right.
you can't
Mm-hmm.
change
Mm-hmm.
in life. You
Right.
feel
Right.
me?
Right. No, trust and believe. I come to this with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, to be real, that's going. I don't want. You know, it's gonna sound bad, but you know, I don't want to my like. I don't want to be a caretaker, whatever you want to call
Hmm.
it, because I want to live my life the way I want to live and enjoy my life. You know what I'm
Most
saying? You'd be
definitely.
surprised everyone lived a life with a certain belief, and then they die with that belief, and then that's not. It could be a false belief. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
they believe
Right.
they like, oh well, that's, you know, God just think that, you know, I gotta live poor and unhappy with the people that I don't want to be with. You know, you just settle the way you want your life to be, but I want more than what you settle for, and I'm gonna
Right.
do whatever I gotta do to protect that shit. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense,
Yeah, protect
you
your
know?
peace. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I
absolutely.
mean, you know,
Hmm.
I'm good. You know, but
So I just want to let y'all both know I've been exactly where y'all was at when it comes to
Hmm.
family members. You know, I lost my dad, but I also recently lost two of my aunts and two of my uncles.
Mm.
Yeah,
mm-hmm,
and
Wow.
two of my uncles, they was both in nursing homes.
mm-hmm,
And
Mm.
they died back to back, a year apart, and then my aunt died 2 years later, and then my other aunt died a year later. So like in
Mm.
like 4 or 5 years, they all died. You
Yeah,
know,
this
Wow.
is
and
literally just happened to me. The same thing.
back to back to back.
My
Yeah.
grandma died in January. We had her funeral. 2 days later, my baby auntie died. Like literally at the beginning of this year. Then
mm-hmm,
Oh.
a year before that, my mom's twin brother died, and then my mom died in 2020. So it's like death has just been. You feel
But
right,
it
me?
always come in
But
threes,
mm-hmm,
by the way. It comes in
it
threes
comes
or
like
fours.
that. You feel
Yeah.
me? But I just
mm-hmm,
Right.
look at it as there, because me personally, I look
Right.
at Earth as a prison. Like this is a
Mhm.
mm-hmm,
prison we're in right now, and
mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Right.
is you can't get out of this until you
Everybody
learn
trying to
your
get a
lesson.
biscuit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
until you learn that
I love
lesson. And when you
that.
learn that lesson, we move on to the next spiritual journey or whatever we
I
have
Mm-hmm.
love
to
that.
go and move on. That's what, that's why I
Right.
don't really let death really get me down too much. Yeah.
Right.
I cry and it's because you miss these people. You
Right.
feel me?
Right.
Because
Mm-hmm.
we've
Absolutely.
Right.
built, we've built,
Yeah. Holy Spirit. We gonna
community
see
with
each other
these
again.
people. We've cried, we laugh,
Mhm.
and everything. And I tell a lot of people this all the time. I was like, man, when you lose your mom, it feels like a piece of you like pass away because
Mm.
or your father or whatever, because before we all got indoctrinated with like religion and stuff like that, the first
Mm-hmm.
person you know of as a god figure is your
Right. It's your
mother.
parents.
You
Your
feel me? Your
parents.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
parents.
Mm-hmm.
She feeds you, she nurtures you, she teaches
Mm-hmm.
you what's right and wrong, and
Mm-hmm.
how you should go. And then we get indoctrinated with all these things. So
Mm-hmm.
before this and all of that, is that's who it is, so
Mm-hmm.
that's
Hmm.
why I look at it as, and
For
once
some of
that
us
person's
that's
gone,
blessed
it's
to
no
have a
longer my
mother.
mother. You feel me?
Yeah.
She's
Mm-hmm.
Right.
she's moved on to her next journey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
I
Mm-hmm.
Right.
understand. Absolutely,
Right.
absolutely.
Hmm.
But
I
I
only
will
say
say
that
though,
because people have been adopted, so
Mm-hmm.
people have been what they call it, surrogates and stuff like that. So
Right.
Right. Right.
I
but I
just
will.
want
Right.
to put that out there because I
True.
don't want people to feel some type
Feel
of way when
left
we
out.
say
Yeah.
these things.
Nah, most
Yeah.
But
definitely.
yeah,
I
but
just
yeah,
want
we
to add
got to
in.
move on to the next one
Wait,
because
let me
time
add
is
this in, Miss
up.
T. Let me add this in, Miss
All
T.
right,
Hold
add
on
it
now.
in,
All
add it
right.
in.
I just want to add this in. We out.
We
I'm
over.
playing. I'm playing.
Make
All
it
right.
quick. No, I'm just joking.
No, I was
No,
playing. All right.
yeah.
So, all right. Because speaking on that, before we get off that topic, because
That's
um,
why I said, baby angel, these was good topics, honey. We could have had the
um,
two and cut the show because I still got two more.
Right.
I don't know about if y'all had experience with mediums, but like it is like possible to communicate with like people on the other side too. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Absolutely,
So
Right.
there
absolutely.
is more to this in this realm. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna leave it at that.
Yeah,
Diva.
I've been told that there's
Mm-hmm.
three of my ancestors that's constantly around me. I've been told that a couple times by
Mm.
different
I
people.
mean, you
So
know, but you gotta be careful who you
let me
getting these
say
things
that.
from now. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I've been
Like,
told. You know.
Let me tell
but
y'all.
there are
Something
there
y'all
are real
might not know.
mediums, you know,
Let
that
me tell
can
y'all
tap into
something.
that. Hmm.
So I'm gonna tell y'all something y'all might not know about me. Something y'all might know. I might have told y'all because I like to run my mouth. But all my life I seen ghosts. All my life, and
Yep, I know that
Mm.
about you.
maybe not recently, but as a child, especially more than all the way up to I want to say 25 or something like that. 22. I was in my 20s when I stopped seeing ghosts. But my
Mm.
point is it's real. It's a hundred
Hmm.
percent
Yeah.
real. And sometimes they
Hmm.
don't know they're alive. I mean, they don't know they
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
dead. I'm sorry. Sometimes they
Yeah.
don't know they dead because I have seen ghosts work on cars. I done seen ghosts
Hmm.
cross the street. I done seen ghosts just minding their own business. They don't even pay you no attention always, you
Yeah, that's
know?
like a
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
residual
Sometimes they don't realize
residual
Hmm.
haunting.
Yeah.
yeah, that they're gone. They just
They're just
running the
repeating
earth
the same thing.
and
Hmm.
repeating
Yeah.
they everyday life. And then you have other
Hmm.
ones that want to spook you. You have other ones that
Those are
want
the
to
aware
have
ones.
questions. You
Right.
know, that's like trying to figure out why they did and stuff like that. I haven't really experienced those, but I have experienced a lot of the spooky ones and the ones that don't know they did. You know,
Hmm.
Right.
it's
See,
crazy.
that's crazy. You see, one thing about me, I'm an astro projector. I astro project a lot
Oh, that's
when
Ooh,
you
me
feel me.
cool.
too.
That's
I
one
do
of my. I'm an astro
too.
projector, and I have outer body experiences a lot,
Have you
and
seen
it be
yourself
so
sleeping?
crazy.
Mm.
Yes, I have.
That's
The
cool.
crazy thing is,
Ah,
I got so
I love
scared
this
from the
show,
last,
y'all, and
like
they
the last outer body experience I had. I felt
mhm,
like somebody was trying to pull me out my body, like unintentionally, and I
mhm.
Hmm.
almost died. Like literally, like I was shaking my
Yep,
legs
I
Mm.
so
had a couple of
bad.
those dreams. It's scary.
Yeah, like, and
Mm.
so the astral projecting is different, and it be so crazy
Yeah, because it
because
ain't really a
especially
dream.
dealing with
You know,
this
it's
this
just like
realm that
moving.
we're on, everybody don't have these gifts and different things that we have. So it'd be so
Mm-hmm.
Right.
crazy because I can't talk to everybody about it at times because a lot of
Hmm.
Ooh,
motherfuckers will
Right.
think
They
you
look
yes.
at you like
cuckoo.
you're
Mm-hmm.
crazy.
They like you
I know
crazy as
exactly what
hell.
you're talking
Listen,
about.
Like,
I'm
and
on
I be
that.
like
hating it
you
sometimes.
just don't know, but you in the right room, baby. You in
Yeah,
the right
Yeah.
room. We
and
Mm-hmm.
all know
it,
about
it,
that.
it
All of
be
us
Like,
it be
here
so
have
crazy.
gifts. I'm not sure about Baby
Yeah,
yes,
Angel, but
because I'm
all
an
of us
you in
do.
the
empath.
right
You know,
room.
I
Me
believe that
too.
we're all probably empaths here, and that's
Hmm.
why
I feel
you
like
feel
Baby
me.
Angel is too. She's
Yeah.
empath.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I read
Absolutely.
tarot. I know
See,
things
I
Hmm.
before
sense
they
that. That's what I said. I
happen.
feel like she is too. Like she
Dreams.
tapped in.
Mm-hmm.
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 Even though I
Yep.
haven't
I
done
have
tarot in a
dreams
while,
too.
kind of put it on pause. But
Right, right,
Yeah.
right. Hmm. 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 Hmm.
Yep. Just like
No,
Jules.
me
Yeah.
too. You know, and I've been studying a lot of my gifts. I astral project. Um, I am clairvoyant. I'm
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
autovoyant, clairaudient. I'm sorry, and I'm clairclarence. Um, so clairaudience is like you could hear like whispers or stuff that's in your head that you could
Hmm.
hear like other voices. Um,
Oh, I never knew that what that was. Yeah, I thought I was
yeah.
schizophrenic.
All right, but Missy, we gotta go, man. We gotta wrap the show up, Missy.
See, y'all
Oh
be
man,
quiet.
y'all
wow,
on my favorite
this
topic
is
though. Y'all on my
good.
favorite
Yeah.
topic.
See, my doctor, they told me I was
See, this is
schizophrenic.
God talking to you. Exactly
Right.
Yeah.
I would
that.
never tell therapists. They're
Absolutely.
Mhm.
gonna call me
Don't
schizophrenic.
Yeah.
tell them they're gonna think you schizophrenic. Um,
Hmm.
but also clairvoyant is when um you can see visions. I have
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
visions, like I was telling y'all earlier. When I was 25, I had my first vision. That's when I stopped seeing ghosts and I started having visions. That's kind of weird, but
Mm.
that's what happened. But
Mm-hmm.
I seen 10 years of my life before, actually, probably more than 10 years, but
Mm.
for sure I seen 10 years.
Mm.
And I seen my niece before she was born. I told my sister she having a baby girl, how exactly how she looked, and then she looked exactly like that 10 years later. So, like,
Yeah.
I
Hmm.
told my
I
mom
seen
how
that with
her
my
house
daughter.
gonna look, how she experienced everything. She experienced all that. I told her, like, a lot of the stuff that I experienced already came to pass because it been like 15 years since I had a vision. So I had
Mm-hmm.
10
Hmm.
years and 5 years passed. So. Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's dope.
But a
Yeah.
lot of people don't know that. And I was telling Baby Angel, like, this is not what this show is about because we was talking about mindset and affirmations. And then what I say? I said, maybe
That's what the
people might
spiritual
be
nightcap was about.
interested,
Yeah.
but
Mhm.
Hmm.
maybe they might not be interested. You remember we were
Mhm.
just talking about that earlier
I
today.
remember.
And I was like, damn, this is like the perfect right here, the energy. And I
Hmm.
said, if the energy right, I'll talk about it. Didn't I say that? And I feel like the
Mhm.
energy is right. But we're gonna have a
Hmm.
show in the future that we're gonna talk more about mindset, a law of attraction. We're gonna talk about astral
Yeah, I want to
projection.
study that.
We're gonna talk about your gifts. We're gonna talk about being
Mm.
spiritual. We're gonna have these conversations, but I
Meditation.
don't want this show to be about that. I'm thinking about having like a
Come on over to
podcast
the
about it.
spiritual nightcap. No, I'm playing.
Right.
Hmm.
That's what I'm saying
That's what
too.
our
Like
show was
that's a
about.
A
show.
podcast and talk about it
Yeah, but
because
mhm,
yeah,
mhm,
Hmm.
yeah, I might have to come to y'all podcast and talk about it because
Yeah, but you should
this
have
show
a
is
spiritual
about
night. That would be cool.
relationships and
Yeah.
sex and all
mhm,
that stuff. But I know we here, so you know,
mhm,
we could talk about these things.
It's
But I
okay to
don't
tap
think
in it a
I
little
was telling
bit.
Baby
Yeah.
Angel, I'm like, I don't know if my audience, this ain't what they used to me doing. They used to me talking about sex and relationships. So I got to get back on
Well,
mhm.
topic because we so far
okay.
over. At this point, I was like, maybe I should save it for a different show. But
That's up to
this how
you.
we gonna
Up to
do it.
you.
We gonna skip hot topics of the night, but we got to talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about it.
Now let me
Talk
stop.
about all the good things and the bad
Yo,
things that may be.
okay,
Let's
we
talk
gonna
Yeah,
talk
let's
about.
hop
about
on down to the
sex.
low vibrational stuff. Now I'm
Let's
saying.
talk.
Yeah, no,
So
let's
we
let's
gonna
bring the back.
cut
Yeah,
off at
we're gonna
11
talk about how
minutes,
low the vibration
Perfect
Bucko.
can get. You know what I'm
balance.
saying?
Okay. So
I hit
Yeah, we
I'm
gotta
gonna
balance
try
it
reset.
to
out.
everyone. Okay, so I'm gonna try my best to make this 15 minutes. Y'all think y'all could do this? Talk about sex for
Yes, we
15 minutes
can.
and
Mhm,
then we could
Oh
cut this
yes.
off. Okay. So I'm gonna keep it brief. So the next topic is kinks and role play. Okay. So I'm gonna
mhm,
talk
Mm.
about mine. I want y'all to talk about y'all's. If y'all could be as brief as you can, we got 15 minutes, less than 15 minutes. Um
mhm,
excuse me. So kinks. Some people like the weirdest things, honey. When I tell you some weird stuff, honey, people like weird
mhm,
stuff. People like to be peed on. People like
Mm-mm.
mhm,
feet
Too far.
fetishes.
mhm,
People
mhm,
like
mhm,
all of it.
mhm,
I don't want to get too deep because I
mhm,
only got 15 minutes. But also
mhm.
people like to role play. So, I tried to role play before, I tried to play cops and robbers, handcuff me, you know.
Hmm.
But what y'all think about it? Because it's not about it's not Miss T talk, it's less talk. So let's talk about it. What y'all think
Well,
about kinks and role play, honey?
Well,
I
I'm
think it's
for
a great. It's a great addition to any set. Absolutely, it brings up the spice. It's a little flavor
Mm-hmm.
up in there. Know what I'm saying? Everything tastes right. Everything feel right. You know what I'm saying? You
I
gotta
Mhm.
have.
like
I mean, I'm
it.
saying everybody got
JB
their
a
own
freak,
kinks.
y'all.
Like for
I am too,
but for
JB. Don't be
instance, like with
scared.
the kinks, the hand around the neck thing. That's my thing. I like that. A little bit of
Mm-hmm. Jules
aggression.
like she
You know
telling
what I'm
all the
saying?
secrets.
I'm not going too far. I'm not
Jules,
going to
you a
get
Right,
rough
too
right,
much
right,
daddy.
right, right,
detail.
right,
Just like
right, right,
I'm just saying, whole like the aggression. Just don't kill me, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
little
I
smack and
feel it.
this and that, whatever. But um, what was the other topic besides the kinks? You said the role play.
the role play.
Yes,
Yeah.
the role play. Yes, I'm down with that. Like it's
Mhm.
been some years, but I used to buy
Jules, what you be having her
outfits
do?
and
No, I don't know. Like, listen, she's into that shit. I don't like role playing because I don't like fake shit. Like, it's like
the,
if
no,
it makes sense, if shit like you know what I'm saying, like yeah, we play a little bit, whatever, whatever. But I know there's people that
right,
they
not
be
too
so
far with it.
dedicated,
Like
right? They got a whole theme room of that
no,
shit.
no, not
You know
like
what I'm
that, but
saying? They
just
be in character for real. Like nah, nah, nah.
right. It's a certain extent with it, but
Jules
the
like,
role
get it right.
playing.
We role play, but we don't take it too far. We know when it's
Right,
the right
right.
time to
That's what
do
I'm
it. We
trying to
don't got
say.
no
It's like a certain extent, but role play, I think, is
freak
a good thing
rooms.
too. It keeps it fun, makes it
Right.
different. Like, so it
Right.
just don't be boring. It keeps the spice in the relationship. So yeah, you
Right.
definitely got to
Absolutely.
Right.
have a kink. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I love
You know
that.
what I'm
I
saying?
truly do.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But I do
You
understand
got
that,
to keep
people
it
that are really into it,
spicy
you know what
for
I'm saying?
sure.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
They
Absolutely.
be
Yeah.
you got the people that's in fur costumes, you know what I'm saying? They be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
the
get it. You
furries.
know what I'm
Now I just
saying?
like see. I just like the nice, like really nice like lingerie, maybe, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying, a little whip and stuff like that, but not too
Mhm.
far as like, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? You're getting the drift of what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying?
You
Maybe
let her smack
hey, put a
you.
little
You let her
spikes around my neck
pop,
or something. A little
or did she
crazy.
just hit it by you? She kinked the
What you
rink
say?
by you, or she hit you with it.
What you
No,
Jules.
say?
I don't hit him with it. He hit me with it.
Okay.
See, it's so
Oh,
crazy.
you
I
know
don't
I
hit.
want to get hit. Ooh,
No, if he
poppy
asked me
on
to
my
hit him with a
ass.
whip, I'm gonna look at him
Like,
funny. No,
Okay,
I'm
okay.
not hitting no. I'm not hitting him with no whip.
No,
so
for
I
real.
had a so this is the kinks and shit. Like me, I'm more into like the domination type shit. I love dominant
Ooh,
women.
Yeah, the
domination.
domination
Yeah,
from the
Mm-hmm.
guy.
dominatrix.
Yeah,
And
that's what I
then
was
so
trying to
I
get
had
to
an
with the question.
ex who kind of like no judgment zone, but one of her things was that one of her like role play things she wanted to do was she wanted to act like I kidnapped her and
Mhm.
raped her. That
Mm-hmm.
was one of her things. You
Mm-hmm.
feel me? She was
Oh,
walking. She
I
was
can see
walking
that.
by the
don't take
house.
it,
Mm-hmm.
Daddy. Don't take
Yeah,
it.
like and I ain't gonna lie, I got off so
I didn't
much
want to
on
go
that
too far
shit.
to talk about that. I was ashamed.
Like, nah, it's like no judgment zone. I'm telling you, I done
Nah.
did some
Hey,
shit
your
out
kinks
here.
is your kinks. As
Mm-hmm.
long as you
Like,
ain't doing it in
I
real
like to
life,
be
you ain't
like during
kidnapping
sex,
people,
I
raping
love a
them, you
dominant
good.
woman. Like during sex, I love a dominant woman to talk down to me, like call me fat, black, all type of shit. I don't know. I
Boy,
got
shut the
kinks and
fuck
nights.
up.
I'm dead ass. I'm dead ass serious. Like that
Wait,
shit
who
would
said
turn
that?
me on.
He said that turned
That
me
shit would
She
turn
said
on.
me
that's so
on.
perfect too. Oh my god.
Okay.
Like dead ass.
Okay.
Like yeah.
Mm. Look, the show
Like
getting spicy. We
I
gonna
love
pop
that
it
baby
in left and
angel.
right. We
I
gotta
love
change
like
Yo,
this
she had the
up.
voice
realistic.
for it too. She did that perfect. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
I
No, you know
love
what? All right,
I
so
scenario
love you
based
too,
role
so
play.
can I say something? Not to cut you off, not to interrupt, but
Go
I
ahead,
want
bro.
to add on to what you're saying too. Like, all right, so I want to hear from the
Welcome,
women, right?
welcome.
I do
Mhm.
want to hear from the women, right? Because I had that experience too, where like basically, I don't know, I was in that mode, like basically, like whatever. Wait, I got to say it properly because we're on stream. So I'm in that mode where like do y'all? All right, is there a part of y'all deep inside that y'all like to get? You know what I'm saying? Ard. You know what I'm saying? Or you
What
know what
is
I'm
that?
saying?
What is it?
Uh,
Ard, what he said about
Great,
his
right,
yes,
right.
grape like grapes.
Because
but minus the G.
You don't get it, Miss T? You still don't
No,
get it?
I'm over here lost. I'm sorry.
Take the T off of grape.
Okay.
take the
Wait, I mean
T off
take
the.
the G off of grape. I'm sorry. I'm looking at your name, T. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay, I got it. I got it. I got it.
Yeah.
I got
Mhm.
it.
Like, is
Yeah,
there a part
I
of you
get
deep
it.
inside, if like deep in like within you, like if a dude come up to you and just like kidnap you and just
It's
did
more
whatever and
not.
then
It's
just
more
drug
Not
not the
and it
not
R
just
word.
give
from
you, you know
It's
what I'm
not the
saying?
R word. It's more like
not
take me, daddy.
yeah,
Take
it's
it.
like I
Take
like
it,
to
daddy.
take
Yes.
me from somebody I wanted to take. Like I'll play like, nah, leave me alone. But
Yeah.
if it's somebody I want and they like give me that. But I
Yeah.
want them low key, but
Hmm.
I ain't letting them know that I like that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But if it's somebody
Yeah.
I don't know, hell no.
And I'm
Yeah.
Yeah,
just
Yeah.
saying
I
because
agree.
It's
there's some that like that take it to extreme where it's like they want that experience,
Yeah,
like they
hell
Mm.
no.
to the
No,
point
not
like
like
you
that.
pill them, like you give them something to get them to in that
Mhm.
zone, and then you just do whatever you want with them, and then
Mm.
they still enjoy it. You know what I'm
There's
saying?
girls that like that, you
Mm.
said?
Yes, I know there's girls that like that, but I
Well,
want to know. All
I
right,
know when it comes to like I'm sleep, you know what I'm saying? He
Yeah, and he
just put
take
it
it while
on
you
me
sleep.
real quick.
But
Like
that's your man or
he ain't
something, or
asked, but
who you
you
messing
know
with.
I
Yeah.
wanted it at the same time.
Yeah, that's yes. But if
Yeah.
it's somebody you don't
Yes,
know
that's what I'm
and
talking
you
So
about.
ain't
But
giving
if
consent,
it's a
no.
stranger, I
so
never
Jules,
fantasize a stranger come in my house and rape my
I
ass.
feel
No.
like
Yeah,
the
no, I don't want
women
that.
I feel like the women likes it more when
Mhm.
when it's like in a controlled setting. You
Yeah,
feel me?
somebody
right,
you
right,
Where
want
right,
it
it's
right,
like
from.
where
Mhm.
you can get the
Oh,
imagination
I
of
see
it
what you're
right, right, right,
But
right.
it's like,
Ooh, I
hold
got
on, nigga,
stories to
it's
tell
not
y'all,
against my
honey.
will. You
Right,
feel
right,
me?
right, right,
So
right,
yeah,
right.
you feel me? It's like a
Mm-hmm.
We
controlled
got
It's like,
thing.
5
Like,
ooh,
minutes
he's
to
yeah,
taking
go.
Right,
control.
right,
It's the
right.
dominance. It's the
yeah.
dominance.
Baby Angel.
Because
We
Yes.
got to
in the
get to
hotel
Baby Angel. We
room,
got 5 minutes,
hotel
y'all.
room, there's no way for you to get out. All right, so shut up, and you just do it. All right, let me calm
Yeah,
down.
yeah,
Let
with
her
Let me
you,
calm
let,
down.
look,
yeah.
let her get this 5 minutes, but we can talk more about it. I just got to cut off the video, But
Uh-huh.
Baby
Okay.
Angel, go ahead.
Okay.
Julia.
Now, so what exactly are you asking again?
My question is, um, do you have any kinks or do you like role play? Yes or no?
I've never done role play before, but I've wanted to. I've been
Mm.
interested in
Mm-hmm.
it. I've never done it, but I say yes to both. I'm willing to try
Mm-hmm.
anything once. Ooh,
Mm-hmm. I know
Mm-hmm.
sorry.
that's right.
I'm
Freak in
willing
the
to try
house.
anything once, as long as
No,
it's
I
like
feel you.
nobody's getting hurt. Well, not too hurt.
I wouldn't
I
say
say yes
anything
to both of
once,
them. Why not?
only because
Yeah, I ain't
me,
shitting on
I'm
nobody's
like,
chest. Sorry.
yeah, I
Yeah, I
don't
got
want
my
nobody
limit.
You
Trick
touching
gotta have a
me.
me,
limit.
shit.
Nah,
I
nah. So all
got
right. So see,
limits,
nah,
like,
see that? You see that? You
yeah.
gotta have a limit. You can't
I
say,
can't do shit. I can't. Now
baby
I
angel.
might
You
piss
got
on
you
a
gonna get the wrong
motherfucker if
That's
he
one.
one of those
nasty enough,
kinks.
but shitting, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, be
That I
careful
gotta
because he'd
draw the
be like,
line.
anything? You want you to drink
what
my
what if
tea? I
what
want
if
you to
his
do
what if
this.
his
Like,
shit
oh,
Or
what
boy.
if his shit was
drinking.
clean?
No,
What if his shit
not
was
drinking
clean?
Nah.
no.
Like he's super healthy. You know what I'm
I ain't
No,
gonna
saying?
I
lie,
don't
I
give
Super
a
did only a
healthy.
damn.
couple
Got a
of.
clean
No.
I ain't gonna
diet.
hold y'all.
That's one thing I'm not
What if his
doing
poop
is
smell
letting
like
Mm.
somebody
roses? Is it
poop on me.
okay?
I'm sorry. Uh-uh.
You know what I'm
I
Oh,
don't,
saying?
I got
I
a
don't think
question.
I
I
don't
got a
want
question
nobody
for
to
you,
spit on
ladies.
me, spit in my mouth.
Uh-huh.
I don't want no
Oh,
anal,
yeah, ain't nobody
and I
spitting my
don't,
mouth.
and
That's
I don't want nobody
disgusting.
shit on me. Now, some other stuff might be, I do a
Right. But
I
there
had
boyfriend
is
a
a
girl
or
get
limit.
mad
something,
at
Right.
me.
but
Okay.
I'm not gonna do
Okay.
no crazy
I had
shit
a
like,
girl get mad at me
mm-mm.
because I kind of unintentionally spit in her mouth while we was like we was kissing.
Ooh,
Mm.
Like
I
I,
want
I,
to
I
But what
like
make you
witness
spitting
think?
in a
this.
Why
motherfucker
you spit in
I
her
ain't
mouth
gonna.
for, bro?
I do
Why?
not
What
like
because
happened?
spitting in
What
my
made you
mouth.
think?
so
Mm-mm.
we was
I barely like
kissing.
kissing, honey.
And like and she really kind of got mad at me, and she was like somebody I really liked, and we
Mm.
was
Oh.
kissing, we was like making out and shit, and we was getting in that little
And then you
section,
just
and then I was grabbing her by her throat, you feel me, like
And
aggressively,
you was
but
like,
not like I'm about to choke you, and I just kind of like smacked her on her
I
like
mean,
on
how
her
do you spit it? Do you
chin.
spit nice and slow,
Was it a
like
Yeah, it was
loogie?
just
drool,
like
like
one,
did you
like not
swallow?
not no loogie.
Look, did you
We
swallow?
just
Did you
kissing,
hunger?
and then I
That's what I
just
want
spit
to
in her
know.
mouth, and I just slapped her on her, and she just like, "Why would you do me like that?" Like the next day, like she started crying,
Sorry.
and I was like, "Oh shit, my freak came out too soon." Like
Wow.
I was like, "Oh
Oh my God. I'm sorry. That's
yeah,
funny.
yeah." So,
Oh
so
my
I got a
God.
question for you, ladies. Though,
Okay.
so, and you too, bro. Have any of y'all ever experienced like letting a man dominate y'all, like going out in public with like the vibrating panties where he's controlling you feel me, controlling, put the vibrating panties
Oh,
on
I've
you.
no,
seen
That
I mean,
that.
happened?
No,
I
I
didn't
have
let a
not
dude
done
do that
that.
to
Oh
that.
my
me,
God, I would love
but
that.
I did try, but I
I'm
had to
about to
Right.
write
control it
this
though.
shit down. That's on my bucket list
You've
now.
done
So,
that
I'm
with
I
writing this
love,
somebody?
shit down.
yes, I love doing that
This
shit.
before you. This before
One of
you.
my
Yeah,
so
but
so one
why
of
I
my
haven't got to do
exes,
it yet?
one of my
be like that,
exes,
right?
It was a
she like
situation.
we
It was a
Okay,
was
we
off
can
the
have a
bat.
situation.
situation.
Yeah,
She came to me already
Man.
prepared and just like give me the remote. I was like,
All right, well, let me
oh,
just go to Amazon and I'll bring it and give you the remote.
yeah, she
There we go.
lost the bet.
She like, I
So
got you, baby.
like when she lost the bet, she had to go to work.
I
She had
love
to
it.
go
I
to
love
work
this
with her. She
couple.
had to go to work with
oh,
them panties on. And
right.
Oh
nigga, I mean, I
no.
was driving her ass like, and then I'm low key kind of like dominant when it come to that shit. So I was like, bitch,
Mm.
take your ass to the bathroom, like, and go play with you. I don't want to, and I like, you feel me? And she,
The
and then it's just like the way
Merovingian.
she was just,
If
daddy,
you
no,
know, you
I
know.
can't do. And the shit was so sexy though because when she got home, like nigga, we had a motherfucker. Like I don't know, I love the dominant on both sides. Like I want somebody else to be dominant, but then also I love to be dominant as well. You
Right,
feel me?
right.
Because I don't know me, I
I'm the
love an
same way.
aggressive woman. I
Yeah,
love an
I
aggressive
love
woman.
that. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I agree
Mm-hmm.
with that 100%. I
Yep.
love that. I'm
I've
I'm
seen
I'm
that
an
and I never
aggressive
tried it,
woman,
but I'm
and
gonna I'm going to
be.
Amazon.
I want an aggressive man too, so that's a turn on for me. I
Yeah.
love it. Ugh,
Mm-hmm.
Right.
ugh.
Mhm.
But I do have those. I did. My ex bought me one, and
Mm.
I put it in my panties. We was driving. He was, I was like, oh shit, hold on, like stop it now.
It's
Mhm.
so funny.
But I
It's
never had
fun
to
when
do it
you out
like
in
at work or
public.
nothing.
Yeah, it's fun when you at public and when you out like she used to love when I'll be like, I want you to wear a certain
Mhm,
color shoes or some shit like that. And
mhm,
it was like she likes to be punished. So I was
mhm,
like, nigga, I'm like, did you wear them red pumps today? And she like,
mhm.
no, I didn't wear them. And I'm like, nigga, I was like, I thought I told you to wear the red pumps. So you want to be punished, huh? Like it's just a psychological thing, and you
Right,
get
right.
you
Mhm.
like I had to
Mhm.
I
He
had to
got the
detach
kinks,
from that
honey.
girl. I had to detach
Mm,
from that girl. She
I
fucked me
bet
up
you did.
heavy. Like
mm,
she fucked
Mhm.
me up heavy, and that's why like I be into a lot of. I'm into a whole bunch of sexual shit. Only
mm.
thing that I'm not a motherfucker ain't doing to me is you're not penetrating me. Ain't nothing penetrating. But other than that, nigga, I'm open. Don't penetrate me and don't piss and shit on me. Other than that, I can't even say I
We
can't
gonna
even
get it
say don't
in.
piss on me. I can't even say because I might let her the right woman. I might let her pee on me if she.
He's like,
I
I
don't
might
know.
let, I might let her. I don't
The
know.
right woman.
I
I
hear
might
that.
let the
Oh
right
my
woman do that
God.
shit.
Piss, piss,
I hear
piss. Drip,
that.
drip,
Mhm.
drip.
Yeah,
Oh
All
man.
right,
boy.
y'all. Well, it's that time. We 1 minute over. We gotta cut the show. It went 30 minutes over. So, baby Angel, would you do the honors, love?
Wrapping up the show.
Yes.
All right. I want to thank our guests, Lord Jules and J Bay. Get you guys always, always, always a pleasure. Always a pleasure.
Thank
Thank
you.
you so much for joining us here on Let's Talk. We'll see you all here, same time, same place, and have a good night. Mwah. We love
Yes.
you
Thank you
Yes.
for
because God
having
One,
loves you
one,
us.
one,
most.
one,
Take
Thank you,
care.
thank
one.
you. Mhm.
Yes.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I gotta come here every
And
Tuesday.
that's a wrap.
Yes, on Tuesday. Now, y'all welcome to stay. We can talk some more. Man,
Let's
I
do
have
it.
some more great topics. Oh my God. I'm gonna save them for the next week. Because we didn't get to on this week. But OMG, when I tell you, honey. Now
Y'all
what y'all
making me
want to
want to
talk about?
bring
Because
back
I'm
my
gonna be
show too.
I'm gonna stay a little longer if y'all want to keep talking
Oh yeah,
about
I'm
these
up in here. I'm
conversations,
up.
honey. I'm here. I just need some water, but I'm ready, honey. So y'all
Anybody
got
got a topic?
anything on y'all chest y'all want to talk about? Hmm.
Ooh. So since we going
I'm
back to
still
the
stuck on
psycho
that
thing.
the underwear.
Oh
Where
yeah.
I know I'm about to go on Amazon and look for it.
Oh yeah. Go or you could go
I
Look,
got 'em,
on
sis,
honey.
go
send
on
me
Adam
the
and
link.
Eve.
Okay.
I
Go
sure
on there
will.
or go on Adam and
Mhm.
Eve. Adam and Eve
Okay,
website.
cool,
Yeah, they got them
cool.
too.
Mhm.
Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
But I'm a little
Okay.
I think
scared. I
that's
don't
what I
think I
had
should.
too.
I don't think. I don't know. I may have to just try it at home
Just
because
look up
I'm
just look
not
up a
Yeah,
good with
get
wireless
controlling
somebody
in
just
you
look up a
like.
public. That ain't
wireless
gonna happen.
remote.
Yeah, just get
Just look
somebody
up a
you
wireless
like and
remote.
just
I might
give
have to
that shit
try
to
it at
them.
home because, yeah, nah, man.
Out in public,
You
it
gotta
might not.
try it at home before
Right,
you
It might
go
especially
in
be
if it's
all
the
public with
first
it.
bad.
time. The first time out,
Mhm.
like that would look crazy.
You be
They'd be
like,
like, "Oh,
oh,
what's wrong
hold
with
on,
her? She
stop.
on the floor. She having convulsions."
Ma'am, are you okay? Oh, someone
Okay.
And then
call
Jules be like, "She's
paramedics.
fine. She's fine." They'd be like, "No, she's not. Call the ambulance."
Gonna fuck, you gonna
I'm
fuck around
dead,
and
y'all. Y'all got me cracking up.
don't wear no tights or nothing, boy. You better wear some black tights if you do, cause that thing gonna be wet down there, boy. I'm telling you.
Ooh, honey, who you telling? Who
Yeah,
you
no, I'm gonna have to do
telling?
that at home. I have to do that at
Yes.
home.
Mhm.
Let me grab me some water, but yeah, we can keep on talking. Hold on.
Well, I do gotta go because I gotta get ready for tomorrow. I gotta finish with the build. You know,
Okay.
Oh yeah, we gotta
All
get some
right,
for Miss T
y'all.
though too, right?
right, right,
Oh
right.
wait till her she come back though. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that
we
was the
can.
funnest show we've had here so far this season.
Really?
Yes,
Hmm.
absolutely.
Yo, because we got all like-minded people at the same
Hell
time
yeah,
with
they
good
my type of
energy. Yo.
conversations. I'm for
Hmm.
sure coming.
Yeah, that was a good show. That was a good show. It brought
But
And
back
from
good
death to
memories.
spirituality to bullets.
Yo,
My
Hmm.
right?
my
that's
people.
but but that's the show that was saying that we did before and we lost all the footage like I don't want to say
Uh-huh.
we. They
Um.
lost all the footage. Like like the topics we were
Yeah, the
talking about
production
crystals.
company,
We are talking
they lost
about
it all.
Um.
everything spiritual. Like you know what I'm saying. Even these topics, that's what we were talking about. You know what I'm saying. But and then well now I'm at a point like all right. So I heard you say you do tarot readings, but you're on pause, right? So
Mhm.
I'm the same thing, right? And I feel like I'm at a
Mhm.
point because before I used to like give advices, you know what I'm saying, give readings, trying to, you know what I'm saying. But now I'm at a point like ain't no one listening to that shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I don't know, they're listening to it, but they ain't taking the advices like that. You know what I'm saying? Like on some
Mhm.
simple shit, like you know what I'm saying, on some, you know what I'm saying, like oh why this ain't working? It's like well you gotta take care of yourself, like you know what I'm saying, on the most basic spiritual shit, like you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
like
because he's
focus on
given
yourself.
so
You
many
gotta
people
have
advice.
you gotta have boundaries on yourself. You know that's why shit ain't working the way it's working because you fucking just floating, allowing accepting anything. Like you don't have no,
Hmm.
you're not, there's no boundaries for yourself. You don't love
You're
you don't
not
taking care
making
of
the
yourself.
changes that was, you know what I'm saying? Or you're not, you know,
Right.
like, why is it still happening? You haven't done anything I told you that you should do.
Right. And it gets tiring. Like, all right, well, you know what? I'm at a point like, you know what? Y'all figure it out. Like, if anything, I accomplished, I think I accomplished what I need to accomplish with the people that I need to, you know, assist or advise on. You know what I'm saying? And then now it's
Mhm.
time for me, like, really now it's time to put that focus on me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's
And then
even
whoever,
had dreams and stuff he told people about
yo,
before it happened
Mm.
and tell them
yo,
how to like kind of avoid that or whatever, and they still do the same thing and it still ends up
like,
happening
yo,
anyway.
that
Like he'll
dude, don't
foretell
mess with that
things and
dude.
it's
He
just,
did, don't mess with that dude. Nah,
but
they
you
don't
can
want
give
to hear that
suggestions, but
shit.
not
They don't.
everybody gonna, not
Yeah,
everybody
Right.
gonna
everybody's
take the
not going to
advice.
take heed. You did your part.
Mm,
You
right.
Right.
gave them the word. That's what you were
Yeah.
Mm,
supposed to do.
That's
Now,
Hmm.
like
whether
when
they
my
take
higher
heed or
self give
not,
me that. When my higher self
mm,
give
that's
me
cool.
those sayings to tell people, I mean, I've been out at the club drinking, and I'll see
mm,
somebody, and I'll be like, I have a word of just like something to come to me, whatever we call it, God or our higher self, being connected to other people. And I remember one dude, I was just like, hey, bro, I don't know whatever you're doing, but
mm,
death comes before destruction, and that's what God want me to let you know, bro. Like you need to get away from wherever you at. And then my friends like, man, why you telling people that type of shit? And we out there, I'm just like, bro, I have to tell him for me. Because if I
mm,
Hmm.
don't,
Right.
then
right.
that shit's gonna come back. That's
Blood will
my
be on your
karma that I'm
Hmm.
gonna
hands.
get. You feel me?
Right.
So I
Mm,
got,
Yep.
I gotta let you know. I don't give a fuck where we at. We can be eating lunch. We can be eating dinner. It could be if I get that word, you feel me?
right.
And that synchronicity come and hit me, and it tells me that, bro, I gotta tell you that, or sis, I gotta tell you
Uh-huh.
that.
Right.
I gotta tell
Mm,
you that because if I don't, I gotta pay. I gotta pay for the repercussions of whatever
mm,
happens to
Mm.
you. So long as I
Uh-huh.
let
mm,
you know that's it. You feel me? Because I mean, it's crazy. It was so wild. Like doing Uber like this last year, like
you get
was
to meet
so damn
all these different
crazy
people and
with
all
me
that.
being an
Right.
Mm,
empath.
Oh, you did Uber
Like
too. I
one of the
did
most
too.
scariest
Yeah,
things
I
that
think
ever
me
happened
too.
to
Hmm.
me. One of the most scariest things ever happened to me. Right, I'm sitting in the car, and there's this one dude. He hop in the back seat. And while he hopping in the back seat, we having a little conversation, and then it was like
Mm.
the whole back seat just went black. And I
Mm.
literally, have you ever been around somebody when your whole body starts vibrating like out of control?
Mm.
And I'm like going like
Yeah.
this, right? And I'm driving, and I'm just like, what the fuck? But it wasn't a
You an
evil,
empath.
it wasn't an evil like spirit. It was a
Clairclearance.
powerful fucking spirit. Like
Energy,
I was
right.
telling him while I was driving, I was like, dude, I don't know who the fuck you are, but you're
Mm.
something powerful. I don't know if this was what we call angels or. And I was just asking him. I
mm,
was like, dude, what
Mm-hmm.
like where have you been? He was like, nah, you like. He was like, I was in the war for a long time, and I take care of kids and do all these different things. And then once he got out the car, that shit just stopped. Like I mean,
mm,
like my whole body just
Mm.
froze up while I was driving, and that shit scared the fuck out of
An
me. It
angel.
felt like I don't know if it was an angel, but it was
You know,
power.
you got war
you just got
It
that
angels.
was it
vibe.
was
Hmm.
one of
Mm,
them old it was one of them old ass spirits that's been here for a long time. And
Mm.
it was just I was just like like literally stopped
Like an
breathing. This should
ancient
be so
spirit.
crazy. Yeah, it was like an
You
ancient
cleared it.
spirit, whoever he
Mm-hmm.
was. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
That's an empath all day. I love
yeah.
that. And
Mm-hmm.
I never know
Mm.
that empath is clairclarient. I actually had to look that up. But yeah, I always been like empath, but it's actually
Yeah, I
clairclarient.
have my different, I have different gifts for me. You feel me? Like mostly, and the shit is so crazy. What I've learned meeting a lot of a fellow empaths that come around us, that be around us. A lot of us
Mm-hmm.
deal with ADHD, and we deal with bipolar depression because,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
and what I've learned was
Mm-hmm.
that I thought I was
That's all them
bipolar
different
for so
energies, yo.
long, but that's what it was.
Yeah, because I'm
Before
an
we
empath,
learned
yeah.
how to
Energies,
before we
yeah.
learned how to
Keep it different.
control other people energies and heal and cleanse other people
Mm-hmm.
energies, it was so many
Mm.
different things going around with us, and we'll be wondering one minute while I'm depressed and I feel like I want to
Mm-hmm.
kill myself, and then it was just like
It's
no, and
not
then
your
I'll be like,
feelings, it's
it's
somebody
not my
else's
feelings, it's
sometimes.
other
It's
people's feelings.
somebody
And what
Mm-hmm.
I've
else's.
learned
Yeah.
is, dude, you got to get up and go
Absolutely.
walking. You got to get up and
Mm-hmm.
go do something.
Mm.
You got to stay
Yeah.
active.
And get some
That's how you
crystals,
cleanse other people's
Mm-hmm.
energy
some
and
Like
shit.
herbs,
Yeah.
I'm
all
telling
that.
you
Get some
why I know you
salt.
you telling the
Get
truth,
all
because
that to cleanse
that's
yourself
what I
out.
deal with. Like
Mm-hmm.
Some
if I'm
sage.
around somebody who's in a bad mood or their energy is, I feel it like it's like a heaviness
Mhm.
that comes over me,
Mm-hmm.
real heavy.
Mhm.
I feel like this high anxiety, and sometimes I get
Mm-hmm.
sick.
Yes.
So it depends, like, or
Oh,
if
I can
there's too
feel
many
for you.
people in a room, there's too many different energies. If there's bad energy, like, oh man, I can only
It's
I
taking
have to
for so
self
long.
isolate a lot. Yeah, I have to self isolate a lot. Or if I see, like, if there's like something like an event where there's a lot of people, like when we went to this thing, like I think it was like a con thing, like where there was a bunch of people there.
Yeah.
Immediately, as soon as I was about to go in,
You
I
muted
felt
as soon
it.
as you said what you said, baby. J Bay. You
Can
muted
you
for
hear
a
me
long
now?
time.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
hear
you
you.
cut out.
Oh,
They
yeah, like
probably
when I
did, but
go
I didn't.
to like big events or somewhere where there's a lot of people, I immediately
Exactly.
feel it. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
they say it's social anxiety and stuff like that. I'm like, no, it's
Nah,
just
this
too many different
energy
energies. Like
is
I feel
so many different
It's
I
energies.
not
call it,
social
I feel
anxiety. It's
overstimulated or over, like it's
Yeah.
too much
yeah,
if it's too much going on, I feel it. Like it's too many
Yeah.
energies, it's too heavy.
Mm.
It literally
yep,
feels like I'm carrying like a weight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Come
yes,
And
on.
yes.
I
Mm.
deal with, oh my goodness, all I can say is the way I try to describe like how my thought process works. A
Mhm,
lot of the time I have to like kind of try to control all the different running thoughts or things that's going through my mind. It's like a bunch of voices at once sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I know it's not me. I feel like I'm hearing like either the spiritual realm or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm.
yes.
And I
Mhm,
it's hard for me to focus or um hear my voice, if that makes sense.
yes.
Nah,
You
most
know, and I
definitely.
have
That's
dreams
what makes
where
sense.
are visuals where I'll see all these different, like I will see a bunch of souls reaching their arms. That's what I get, visuals of that, dreams like that.
Oh
And it's like
wow.
Mm.
I see that a lot. Like it
Sound like
seems
you're
like something's always
calling.
trying to speak to me, or you know, and I have weird
Mm-hmm.
dreams sometimes where some person that feels familiar, I don't know who they are, will come to me. I'm constantly, look, I have these dreams over and over where I'm always in an
Probably your
empty big house.
ancestors.
I'll have a
Yeah.
big house, and it'll always look like an old house. This dream has been repetitive for a long
Mm-hmm.
time. I'm always trying to lock all the doors and windows. I'm in the urgency to lock everything because something's trying to come in. So I have that dream
Mm.
Mm.
reoccurring a lot. Or
Me
I'll
too.
see
That's crazy. Do the doors
I
fall
I don't know.
apart and
It's
stuff? Do you
huh?
be like trying to hold the doors up and they fall off
Yeah,
your
and it's like
hinges and
everything
stuff?
breaks. Like the door handle
Yes,
come
me
off, the window
too.
won't close
Mm.
right.
The
I'm like,
window
what? And
won't
then I'll look
close.
outside.
Yes.
Like a couple times I've seen this little girl over and over. She's like way out there, like
Mhm.
you know, and this is the light over her. And I'm like, girl, leave me alone. I don't know who you are. I'm not talking to you. And I feel like she's a spirit that keeps trying to come to me
Yeah.
because I've had that dream a couple of times with her.
Oh
Then
wow.
I've also had other dreams that's a little scarier where it's like a dark mass, and I feel like that's a bad thing because I've had that over and over, and it'll always try to get close to me. And as soon as it get close where I feel like it's like about to go on me, I wake up. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Mm.
All right, wait, hold
Yeah,
on.
And
that's
Pause for a
See.
that's
second.
evil
Pause for one
spirits
second.
trying to attack
Pause for
you
one
while you
second.
sleep.
Pause for one second.
Absolutely.
uh
One
huh.
second. One second.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I gotta go. I gotta go. You can stay and do your thing, whatever, whatever. But I
Mhm.
gotta get it started. So Miss T,
Mhm.
just keep me posted when you're able to for that the script.
What
That
you rushing
script,
to?
yeah.
Yes, please.
What you rushing to? I got you.
To
I
finish
see you.
building the I gotta finish the club.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I just want to
All
get it
Yeah,
right.
done so
before
I
he
Nice
gets
don't be up
tired.
meeting you
early.
again. I truly
All right,
appreciate
y'all.
you
Nice
stopping
meeting you,
and letting
brother.
me
Nice meeting
know.
you.
Yeah,
I just
All
see
right,
wanted
ya.
to
same
let
here,
you
same
know
here.
all love right here for
All
sure.
right, man.
Nice meeting
All
you,
right, baby
fam.
angel.
Yes.
I'll be
See,
over
but
there,
it's so
meaning I'm
crazy.
Oh,
coming.
It's
You're
so
But
good.
yeah,
You're good.
crazy.
You're
like
good.
One of
I
my
have dreams
craziest
like that,
dreams,
and
one of my craziest dreams I just had recently, or the
Mm-hmm.
beginning of this year. Like in this dream, I haven't had this dream since high school, and it was so crazy that I had this dream again. It's like I'm in the inner side of Earth, right?
Mm-hmm.
So from this place where I'm at, it's like I can travel from anywhere in the earth, like anywhere in the world. Like everything is like a walk away. France is like to the right. Australia is this way, but it's a lot of wars going on, and it's
Mm.
condemnation. It's motherfuckers. It's these people riding on horses, like white
Mm.
horses, and all different types of stuff. And then to the right,
Mm.
white
it's like I'm
horses.
always
Mm.
walking with two other people, right?
Mm.
And then to the right, it's this train. And then the last time when I had went, it was this train, and it was like it was going somewhere else. I don't remember exactly where it was going then, but this time the stop was in Georgia. So then this
Mm.
last time it was this white man. He was running, and he was running, and he was trying to make the train. He was like, God damn it, I missed it again. I'm stuck here again. And I'm like, dude,
Mm.
what the hell wrong? Like, you good? Like, man, you need to chill
wow.
out. So then I'm start walking, and then when I'm gonna start walking, I'm seeing the wars and stuff
Mm.
that's going on.